And before that, let's start with our recordings today. Now, again, I would like to emphasize again, the purpose of having this 1 hour session is we're going to go through some of the advanced robot stuff with slightly more chill and slightly more easy way, so that those that would seriously go into trading, we will have additional more time together to learn more about the robot. Now, the first thing that I would like to cover is to address the question in regarding to what is the difference between manual trades versus a robot trading method. Now, a manual trading is usually, right, when you do trading, when you get started, you are started with manual trading. And this manual trading could be started with open buy and sell from your phone, from your computer, or any devices. But after you have traded for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you found that your biggest problem in trading is you are easily affected by emotions. You don't know that right now the market should buy or should sell. Or you don't know that if the market right now is a good opportunity or not. Because a lot of time you have to work. And you work, you might miss out a lot of opportunity. When you have missed out a lot of opportunity, right? What happened after that is that you lost profit, and if you just follow the signal, die to follow the trends, you will end up losing money as well, because you realize that if you just blindly copy other people's trends, when you in, you follow in. When the person out, he don't tell you. In the end, you make yourself lose as well. And then when you ask the person that you copy the signals that you are likely to get the feedbacks from, you should know, hey, this is the time to exit. And they're coming to you that, they're expecting you to know when to exit as well. Which is technically, yes, correct. It is very common in the markets. And in the end, that's why you found that you need to learn the strategy by yourself. And you require a lot of technical analysis skill in order to be a successful trader. Or else it will become more like a gambling game. All right, it's a bad thing that it will be up or down. That's why you need to learn more and more, but you have no time and you're likely to get affected by emotion. So that's why you go to full auto robot. Now, when you go to full auto robot, right, there will be certain problems that we face as well as a full auto traders. For example, number one, you need to understand how does the robot works, at least to the bare minimum. What is the basic logic? Like one of the students yesterday asked about the robot logic. Yes, and this is very important for you guys so that you will be comfortable. And that is why it's very important that you deal with not the seller, but you deal with the developer of the robot so they can fully understand the logic behind. Or else, there's anything happens, you cannot have control at it. Okay, it's in a way that at least on the bare minimum, you should have a chance to control the robot at your own risk. Or else, it will be end up the same problem again. You will end up feeling that, hey, this trading game is become another gambling, whereby you can't do anything and not just put your money, but just wait up or down, win or loss, which is still back to the gambling, all right? And that is why you are in this session. You want to know more about the robots, but you don't know how to code as well. And the good news is that from our side, the robot that we use is a combination of manual and full auto together, so they can have a benefit of both together. You do not need to learn how to code in terms of like how to find out the strategy using codings, machine learning, all these things, no need. But we just simplify everything for you as long as you know the basic of manual trading. And I will teach you on a few parameters that's important for robot trading. We will combine these two together and make it to become an automated trading method. And that is what we will cover today first on VIP session. Now, before we talk about this, right, I would like you guys to think about on systematically how you enter and how you exit first. Now, in order for me to explain this, I believe that my team has been sending out the VIP's trading behavior report to you guys. Okay. Now, over here, who would like to having me review your trading behavior report? Right, type a me into the chat box. Okay, who would like to have me to review your trading behavior report? Okay, first come, first serve. Now, of course, those that already received your trading behavior report, you can get it. If you haven't received, then do send it to my team first. That said, I would like to receive for my trading behavior report, and then my team will tell you that how to do it. Okay. basically it's just to send out the report to them, to my team. All right. So these are the list of report that I'm having. So first of all, we go for Tian. Okay, Tian is actually the number one that I received. Okay, so this is report from Tian. Tian Sky Gua, is it? Tian Sun Gua, yeah, correct. Okay, so this is your report, and it looks something like this. Now, how to read this report? Of course, you can read through in details afterwards, meaning that you can study whatever it is, right? It is a summary, okay? And why we are studying your behavior report is that these are the few of the important metrics. And then from here, I will say that this is the place that is most important to you, okay? Now, how to read this? Yesterday, what are the market that you trade? The market that you trade is Euro USD. Okay, everyone is trading in the same market, Euro USD. And every single one is trading Euro USD H1 time frame. Okay, and from here, we can immediately know that your win rate is 88%. I will say that is already very, very good. Okay, but then just a mark here, because you only have 25 trades, it's not enough to quantify that, hey, are you consistent to be 88% or you can be even more sustainable or not. The usual benchmark that we will have is that we will take a 50 trades in order to quantify that, hey, your 88% is very, very likely to happen. It's a solid trading skill already. Yesterday, how long have we been trading? Let's have a look. Yesterday, we have been trading from, let's see the result, from 3rd of April all the way to, it's March, all right, 4th of March until 13th of April, which is about 1 month time. And within this 1 month period, right, you are trading 25 trades in a way that about 1 trade per day. That is your average trading behavior. And we can also see that your maximum opening trade is 2, meaning that at one point of time, the worst case when market against you, you'll be only opening 2 trades, buy and slightly buy even further. Okay, only 2 layer of buy. And your profit is about $300 in a way that you have a capital of this month. Your ROI, okay, we said that about monthly ROI is about, take this number divided by 2 is about 15%. Okay, about 15% per month, which I will say that it is pretty good. All right, let me just double check on this number, 376 divided by 2000. Okay, to be exact, is 18.8%. Okay, it's already more than market standard already. Okay, and we can also see that this is your risk reward on a single trade. Now, how does these two number work is that I believe that when you guys do trading, right, you'll be a lot of time you'll be learning about risk reward. You heard about this term a lot. But here we have analyzed until a level of each and every single trade. MAE stand for your risk and MFE stand for your reward. Okay, think of this way. F, favorable. All right, F, favorables. A, against. Is a measuring how much in terms of percentage a trade will against you or in your favor. So you can see that on a 25 trade average basic, right? Most of the time your trade will be in 1% in favor and then 0.65 in against you, which is about in the ratio of 1.3. Meaning that when your profit 1.3 times more than your losses, meaning that your reward is actually higher. On a single trade, your profit more than you lose. And on the entire portfolio wise, okay, you are profiting 18% with a risk reward of 9.1, which is with a drawdown of 2.1% only. Then that is also means that when you are trading, right, the risk per month is very, very low. Your profit 18% by just risking about 2%, which is something that's super good that you have reached to a certain peak standard of the market already. And moving forward to here, right, you also need to know that how to generate this kind of result and what is the key metrics to generate this kind of result. is by knowing what is your average trading duration. Okay, average trading duration. So this trading duration is calculating based on your open trades until your closing among all the 25 trades, and it takes the average. And we found that you are doing more towards swing trading. Swing trading in a way is you buy and you hold a long time until close, usually within a week lah, then you'll close it already. Then by doing this way, you are being more profitable. And yesterday, by making a lot more buy, right, which is probably the main reasons that we can study further later, but you make more buy in the last market to generate much a better returns for Euro USD H1. So if you continue to trade, then you can start to see lah, right? Your buy and sell side should be a same logic, but then right now buy and sell is slightly to be different. It's because just number of trades is lesser. Alright, so this data itself, I will say that it's about 60 to 70% accurate based on how you trade. Okay. Now, what is a drawdown? How do you get the number? Okay, so for drawdown, what is the drawdown means? Now, in your trading, right, this is your own account. Okay, in a way that the drawdown we are measuring based on your trade here. Okay, this is your account balance. Okay, balance, and your balance have a time that it come down, right? This moment that it come down is what we call this as drawdown. It's like you make a buy trade, the buy against you, and we are measuring that how much the entire portfolio against you, no longer one or two trades, but a combination of trades. This is also considered as drawdown. So we only measure the maximum downside. Okay, maximum the market, how much the market against you. If the market really against you, you can see that the green dot should be always above one. Okay, which is very healthy. Okay, this is only that I said keep the profit running. If your green line is always like bottom one, now this is very not healthy. Okay, yesterday I saw that in the group there. Okay, remember we do have a group for discussion one. So yesterday got people share about their result. Yeah, this one. You can see that this part is a super big part they coming down. This is what we call it as drawdown, and try to avoid this. And from this report, you can say that you are 80% performing quite well already. Now it's just a way that you understand and then replicate your trading method again and again. So we come up with these three structures to exactly lay out that how you enter for the trades. Of course, we have a detailed calculation mentioned over here, and for each and every single trade, we even come up with the report like this. Tell you that each trade, what is your risk, what is your reward, what is your risk rewards calculation. Everything done for you over here. Okay, and I would say that just utilize this to make a better understanding on how you trade. Okay, so from here, right, we starting from where first? We're starting from the most bottom part. Okay, and then we pick the one that have the highest number on the right hand side, which is this one. Okay, you see all this low number, right? We take the one have the highest number, which is 9. And why we take this is because it's saying that most likely your buy trade is following this pattern, which is flow from here, here, and then here. And then this bar is like left hand side is true, right hand side is false. So in a way that if it goes left hand side is MACD, left hand side true, true means follow this, smaller than or equal to negative 0.001. And in a way that this is Euro USD, so you move back by 5 decimal point, 3, 4, 5. So it's lesser or equal to negative 100 point. Now, what is MACD? Think of this way. MA is what you had learned yesterday, which is moving average. So moving average, it is a line of two, is an indicator of two lines, right? So we call it as one is 10 and the one is 20. Alright. Now, here when we calculate the MACD, it is actually measuring the distance in between. Okay, D means distance from the highest part to come down, or from here to the lowest part to go up. If it's the 10 is above 20, it will become positive number. If it's below it, it will become a negative number. So in a way that when it's negative 100 point, that is mean that the entire moving average is moving in downwards. Okay, it could be here or here or here, doesn't matter. As long as the distance that up to down is about or less than 100 point, it is a good first condition. Okay, that is your first condition of entry. After that, you go to MACD histogram. MACD histogram. And it's less than or equal to negative 0.0, mean that smaller than 0 lah. And it is true as well. So for true part, what does it mean? Now, MACD, D stands for the difference. His stands for histogram in a way that how rapidly that it has going down. So if it's a negative, means shoot down. If it's a positive, it means shoots up. So in a way that here is like shooting down around this region. So you'll be likely to entering the market around here when it is coming down further and further. And number 3 is your hour. Okay, which your trading hour is here. Need to be true, less than or equal to 19.5. Meaning in a day itself, your trading hour is never more than 19.5. 19.5 come back to Malaysia or Singapore time, right, is plus 8. It's plus 6. So 29.5 plus 6 is how much? 24, right? 25. Okay, it's about midnight 1 o'clock. So that also means that when the market have reached to 1 o'clock, you did not open the trade at all. Basically, you can go to sleep and just let the market let it go, right? Because that is a time that no longer have an opportunity for you. So in a way that what is your opportunity and how do you trade is, number 1, your base of moving average is coming down already. Now this is your buy condition. For you, we notice that you buy when it's coming down, and it's not just down, it's drop a lot faster. When it's a lot faster, you enter the trade. And only then you enter buy at around 00 to 1950. Okay, so this is your trading period. Now, you can look into the chart specifically and see how you trade. So your name is Sky Gua. Okay, so we see Sky should be at the back. Okay. Yeah, here. So let's have a look, right? How you make a buy. Is it true or not? So you see, you're making a buy trade. Okay, you're making a buy trade. It is when the market is coming down. And then you buy again when the market is coming down. You buy again when it's spiked down again. You buy again when it has just spiked down. Around here, you buy again. And then this is likely to be emotional trade already because you are not following the way to do the trades. And how you make a buy again? Here. When the market is moving average is below and it spikes down. Okay, it spikes down. Here is another buy. Okay, you see, it just crossed down, and when it's crossed down, you make a buy. Okay, but then it's not fully in condition yet. Not have a spikes down. You just enter immediately. So this one likely to be somewhat emotional trade already. And here you enter emotionally, right? So that's why you are losing money. And then only this one you are logically enter, and then you'll be making some profit here. Okay, same goes to here. Hence, by knowing this thing, right, then you can easily take like a reference book. And this is like a map for you that, oh, you can go back to history and check that every trade that you follow SOP, which trade that you just simply based on emotion to trade. Now, this will be helpful to you. And because your sell trade is very less, right? Hence, it don't have a lot of data here. And it will not output anything meaningful. All right, so next round, we'll see that if there is any more sell trade, then we can see the pattern here. Okay, what is a Guinea? Guinea means mistake, errors in the analysis. Now, in a way that is for ourselves to analyze. So the lower the guinea, the better it is. How accurate that the prediction it is. So from here, we only look into this part. The higher the number means the more relevant. Okay. And it may not be very accurate, but it's relevant enough. Now, from SkyQuark, from what we have analyzed from your reports, we can find that your average risk reward ratio is actually pretty good. Okay, but the number of trade is very low. And what we will suggest you is that maybe you can trade slightly shorter periods. Okay, which is I talk about this part. You can trade slightly more trade, see that if you can get higher return or not. Okay, but with your method, right, I would say that your drawdown is very, very low. It's very suitable for those that, I just want to sit down, chill and easy and let it go. Okay, don't need to have a hustle up and down, up and down. Just let it go. Because your drawdowns, your profit, your risk reward side is all done very, very well. And what you will be doing is either that you can increase the risk, increase the profitability by trade slightly more, or you decrease a little bit. Okay, you decrease the risk and etc. by what they said, by continue what you do, right? Because as what been mentioned that you trade slightly long term, you can be profitable as well. Okay. From your side, because you're trading very, very less, so do remember that on a weekend basis, every single week you keep on review your own trades. See that if it realign to your SOP or not, realign to your trading strategy or not. And lastly, don't chase for losses. When you are in losses, right, don't be FOMO, especially the trade that I mentioned just now. Okay, here, when your trading condition is not fulfilled, like even the first one, when the price is below the moving average, okay, you already enter. So don't be nervous, don't be so far jump into the market. At least you wait a while, only then you enter to the trades. Okay, so this is for SkyQuark, and hope that this will be helpful to you. And we will take for the next one, which is go for Simon Silam. Okay, so for Simon, are you still here? Okay, Simon, if you are here, Simon, I think that your report is not available. Yeah, you haven't get your report. So these are the report that I received from my team. And then we don't have Alex Ng. Alex Ng, we don't have as well. Hey, Alex, we have. Alex TJ, is it you? Okay, Alex TJ. Mohammed Irfan. Okay, let's look at one of the trade that is slightly different. So this is a $200 profit, and then I'll win. Okay, now I will take I'll win one as an example. Let me think. No, I will take Irfan one because Irfan got more trades, so I can easily explain more example here lah. So you can see Irfan ones is very, very short term compared to SkyQuark, whereby Irfan holding period is only about 2 days time, and the number of trade is 60. The win rate is lower, but talk about the risk reward is about 1 to 2, whereby when your profit is about 0.8, when your loss is about 0.4, meaning that you are profiting more than your losses. Hey, that is actually very, very good because it's 2 times more profit than your losses. Okay, and in terms of your whole portfolio, your drawdown is higher because you are risking about 6% of your portfolio to earn about 10%, which is still very nice, correct? 6% of losses, meaning that at most you'll be losing around, I would say that around $50, and then you earn about $200. Okay, about $50 to $100. So it's actually something very, very good. And just one thing that triggers us is the win rate is not that high. But write it down. The top 1% trader in the market usually have a win rate between 60 to 70%. That is a standard. And that is already a top 1%. If you can be consistent from 70% and even higher, I will say that you already at the top level of legendary trader already. Okay, so you are doing quite a good job in the trading. And then of course we have a balance in the buy and sell, which your trade is more relevant to see that both buy and sell. So we see okay, can. Now over here, same thing, we will look into the number of sample that is more accurate, which is this part. Okay, have no numbers. So how to count from here, here, and here. Left is true, right is false. So first thing first, you analyze the same path as SkyQuar, which is your MACD is smaller than or equal to 100 point. Second thing is your MACD signal. Okay, MACD signals, what does it mean? Okay, so MACD signals in a way is similar to just now. If less than negative, less than negative 100 means that it's coming down. So signal means instead of the most current one, it take the overview one. On average, multiple candlestick, usually 9 candlestick. Okay, on the average, 9 candlestick in market moving upper or lower. So your answer is moving larger than negative 0.002. Why larger? Because false. This one will change the sign, opposite. So in a way, it's larger than 200 point. And 200 point indicate what? What does it mean? Meaning that now the market may be dropped a lot. Okay, maybe drop a lot. But it said that the moving average, right? The differences is it is slightly closing the gap very fast, like a spikes out of 200 point or even more. Meaning that the moving average is having a strong momentum to keep on going up and up and up already. Okay, it's like a pre-confirmation. The candlestick is like drop, drop, drop. SkyQuar may enter here. Okay, this is Sky. But your side, it may be drop further. And then as soon as it's down here, you enter here already. This is by E-front. And after that, your path is ATR 14, which is volatility of can market on the current market that you're trading, right? Of the past 14 candlestick. Now, your side saying that it need to be larger than 0.001, in a way larger than 100 point. What does this mean? Okay, I take this as an example. It means that when the market go against you for the last 14 candlestick, it requires the market to be moving upside. Okay, moving upside. This is where that it said that moving upside. And when it's moving upside, provided that the candlestick size on the last 14 candlestick on average is more than 100 point. In a way, the market is keep on going up, 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 getting more and more faster. And this is where that how you try to become more profitable. E-front. So let's take E-front one, right? So it's Muhammad E-front. Yeah. So E-front is this how you enter the trades. Okay, first thing first, it needs to be below. When it's below, when you can see the candlestick like start to spikes out, then you will be enter the trade. Alright, is it true, Ifan? Okay, so we see you see, you don't enter at here immediately, you'll wait until it goes up and there is a significant reduce, then you only enter. Here also same. Okay, here is slightly different, right? Slightly different. Okay, here is also going up. Okay, slightly going up already. Okay, probably that you said you have a mixture of RSI. Maybe when you trade more and more, we can see out the pattern easier. Then we will likely to guess for the RSI. For now, it just gets more on moving average and also the candlestick size. Okay, so this is how you make a buy. When the market have a complete reversion, you enter the trade. But the way that you trade, right, it can only yield about 60% win rate. Most of the time, you are still in some sort of drawdown. So what you can do is that now you see, yeah, we refer to how the SkyQuar trade, right? So you are trade based on SkyQuar method, and then that will improve your trading drawdown. So right now, drawdown is one of the kind of the big issue for you to improve on. Okay, so when you can improve on the drawdown, right, almost I would say that you are very ready to be independent trader already. And how to do it is you see right from Skyqua, the thing that he have versus you don't have is likely to be the hour, whereby in terms of hour is based on when will be the right time to enter to the market. Now yesterday, I'm not sure that how many of you actually look at this time now. This time now is designed for you to know that at the current market that you're trading, right, is it moving higher or lower and lower? Meaning that is it moving faster or slower? Later I'll talk about the seasonality of the market, whereby you will know that which will be the best time to enter to the market. But for here, right, the time now is to actually give a benchmark that when roughly people would like to enter the trade and when roughly the people exit. By using this method, right, you can lower down your drawdown and also lower down the number of trades that you're having. And hence your probability of winning, meaning the win rate is getting higher than normal. In terms of your sell side, right? For your sell side, we also look at the place that have biggest number, which is somewhere here. Okay. Oh, wait. Here and here. So it's usually here. So your sell side is quite straightforward. Is number one, MACD signal, and number two on RSI. Okay, which is just these two. How to read? Number one, MACD larger than 0.002, meaning that larger than 200 point. After that, for ATR 14, what does that mean? The candlestick size of the last 14 candlestick on average, right, is also smaller than, this is slightly different. ATR smaller or equal to 0.002, which is about 200 point, meaning that it's not a big candlestick. On the sell side, you wait for the small candlestick, even though it's 200 point, but we consider as slightly smaller candlestick. So let's look at it, how you enter for the sell, right? So earlier you just make a lot of buy. Hey, no, this is not yours. This is yours. So how you enter for sell? Here. See, when the candlestick is very, very small, only you enter the trades. And then when you enter again. So this one, it referred to here. So in the past, all your moving average, everything is very, very small, right? I mean, the candlestick size is very, very small also. Moving average is also flattened. Hence, you decided that when there is a spike up, immediately enter for the sell. But again, I would like to emphasize that this kind of gap market, right, it will be good to enter the trap. But in the reality, you may not able have a chance to enter at such a peak price, whereby you may be enter at here, more on like reality. Okay, and in these situations, why I said that this unable to enter is because number one, the spread extremely high. Regardless what broker they're using, when the market open, the spread usually higher than the standard market, okay, which is like right now. So this is how you sell, and then other than that, yeah, this is like emotional. But this one and this one, you see, this is how you're selling the trades when the market has been slowed down. And guys, take note and also take a photo, because this is the right way of entering to the market as well. Don't simply based on indicator, hey, see up and down, then you immediately follow. It will not work in this way. In a way that you definitely have to look into the market has been slowed down or speed up. So when the market slow down, it usually have a multiple candlestick that is stagnant above or stagnant below. Okay, if it's stagnant above the moving average, it will be means that have a high chance that it will goes up, or have a high chance that the reversal of the market will come anytime soon. Okay, this we'll talk in a moment. And also when it comes down, right, when it's stagnant, like slow down, candlestick become very, very small, is a good entry opportunity as well. Okay, so this is Irfan's works, and hope that it will be helpful to you, Irfan. Now for your risk selection, I think that there is nothing much to explain other than the lot size. Now for your lot size, to minimize it, how to actually minimize for buy side like this you see, for sell side, right, you will know when to wait until there is a potential reversal. Only you will be entering for the sell. Okay, you will wait until it comes slow down, only enter the trades. But then here, you see this buy is likely to be emotional. You make a buy trade, without the candlestick being slowed down. Okay, it is all like coming down, which is I will say that this probably is the main reason that cause you in big drawdown when you are trading. So if you enter more and buy trade, something like your sell, or just reverse engineer it, something like when you see the market have been slowed down, it is actually an opportunity for you to enter with a low drawdown trade. Next thing is about the things to improve. For this part, definitely you have to improve more on your trading skill and also develop your proper trading planning. How did you plan to use the robot moving forward? Because with the current method that you're having, right, same thing to SkyQua, if you guys can maintain the consistency for the next 4 rounds of the workshop, definitely I would say that you are ready to become a consistent, serious trader in the market already. So just keep on learning, keep on improving your trading plan, and then keep on learn to analyze the trend by benchmark with the trading behavior report that you guys can see over here. Avoid over trading, because people like you, right, in order to increase more profit, usually the shortcut that you guys will do is enter more and more trades, which is a no situation. You guys should not be focusing too much on what we call it as focusing too much on buying and selling a lot. Should focus on entry execution. Why I say so is because when we come to do trading, right, we only focus on the trades that have a high probability of success or have a better risk reward. We don't simply trade for sake of trading. Now, this is actually a misconception for most of the people. In a way that I believe you guys said that, oh, I would like to do day trading. Okay, how many of you have this kind of idea before? I would like to do day trading. In a day, I would want to buy and sell every day, in, out, in, out, in, out. And then I will take this as my full-time job, and I can just fire my boss, do the trade at my home every single day. Okay, if you have the same thought before, type a D into the chat box. Now, I tell you why this is not so logical. The reason is because day trading, right, you in and out in a day. Okay, if you are in losses, you will be emotional trades. If you are in good mood, you will be likely to be profitable. But yeah, this is what I want to say. Brutal. It's not so passive. You in out. It's like working day already. Second thing, emotional triggers. Okay, it is the only benefit is that a salesperson go out to market to find the sales. You as a trader, you just sit at the home, just trade. Okay, but you still have to sit in front of the computer to trade it. So that's why I always recommend an easier way of doing the trading by hold it, enter, slow and steady. Just let the market get the profit for you. Okay, by today I will show more and more on how to trade, like getting the jackpot of the market lah. Okay, so this is Irfan from everything from your side. Okay, so Irfan, I hope that this will be helpful to you. And for others people that not yet go through, right? Okay, you guys can use the same method to go through as well. If the number of trade is too less, just take this as a reference first, because too less trade will not be a good data as well. Okay, now next thing that I would like to say, all right, this is the message from my team. If you guys have problems, questions, I will request one help from you guys. Please stop me and ask the questions that you don't understand. Okay, because I don't know that what you guys don't know. All right, and the only way for me to help you the best is to let me know what you don't know, or else I'm not living as part of your brain. I'm not ChatGPT. Okay, so if you don't know, let me know what you don't know. All right, don't be shy. I believe that my team will be there to help you out everything that's what we can. Okay, but I'm here, so if there's any question, just ask me. Okay, so the next thing that I would like to cover is about the robots. Now, for the robots, okay, here we would like to cover about the advanced robot that you guys are getting. And the robot name is called this as Scalping Auto Exit. Scalping Auto Exit. Okay, so because of time constraint, I will just demonstrate to you guys how to use the robot to trade at a phone. Now, there are two ways of using it. Number one, you use at your computer. And number two, you use it at a server, which we'll talk tomorrow. Today we focus on computer first. Okay, computer. I believe that every one of you does have the computer lah. Alright, if don't have, you can get a second-hand one. Okay, a second-hand around 500 Sing dollar is already a very good computer. Okay, so questions. What is the market that you would like me to use? For example, right now, type into the chat box. What is the market that you would like me to use for the example right now? Okay, first come first serve, US 30. So the market that I am using for you guys is, we call this as TMGM. It's actually an Australian plus a China broker. Okay, the reason why I'm using them is because the spread is generally slightly lower than average. Okay, and there are lots of market to be traded. But that is not the main reason. The main reason is that you can deposit and withdraw easily. They have a good customer service behind the scenes. All right. So from this case, I'm not here to promote any market lah. But when you guys would like to trade more and more market, here there is another market available for you. For example, there is a US 30. Okay, which is here. Now, what is US 30? US 30 is Dow Jones. Okay, it's a top 30 stocks in the United States. Okay, top 30 stocks. Now, because you're doing scalping, right? Okay, scalping is like fast in and fast out. So we are likely to use on a short-term time frame, like 5 minutes or even 15 minutes. Okay, if you don't have idea, just take these two first. And never go to 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute is for very experienced trader only. Now, in order for you to know that if you can trade on this particular market or not, what you guys can do is that, okay, now I assume everyone does have the MT4 installed, and you does watch the recording video in the membership website, which looks something like this. Okay, now later I'll show about the membership website. Now I assume that you guys have watched the membership website, have already done the setup, and you can reach to my place. Okay, if not later after the workshop, before you stay, you watch. Okay, now here is MT4, and there is one page to come out. To click on this arrow here. If you can click, means it can trade. If you cannot click, means you cannot trade. So I can click and I can see this. Okay, and of course you can adjust higher and lower. For US 30, the minimum lot size to trade is 0.1. What does that mean? Just think of this way. It's the lowest bet size that you can have. So let's say that right now I bet for US 30 to goes up right now. Okay, I just bet goes up. So I use buy lor. Okay, I use buy. For the first time, this thing will pop out. Just click accept, just click OK. So I click buy again. Okay, so when you can see that just like so, that means it done. Okay, it's done. So you see, I'm entering a trade here. Again, I would like to emphasize that do not take this as a tips or signals, because this is only for education purpose, and I would like to emphasize again, trading with signal, it easily to cause you to lose money. Okay, later I'll prove it to you guys why. But for now, I entered the trade already. Okay, by doing this means that your account can open our trade. Okay, in a way that any market that you want to trade is the same lah. So for now, I will just close it first. Okay, I'll close it first. Now, how to use the robot? There is a proper PowerPoint from my team. Okay, there's a proper PowerPoint from my team, but I just do a quick step by step. So number one is to make sure that you does have the auto trading enabled. Okay, this is the place that this is start, this is stop, this is start, and this is stop. So that you can start and stop the robot. Okay, so right now I start, and these are all my robots. And the one that you guys having specifically of VIP is this scalping auto exit. For this scalping auto exit, right, all you need to do is just to drag and drop into the chart. Okay, but before that, okay, before that, for all of the new user, which is all of you guys, if this is the first time using my robot, then you will need to do account register. Okay, account register. So same thing, account register is here. So you just drag and drop into the chat. The first page will be something like this. Okay, account register version 1.04. And you go to common here, take a pictures, make sure that this is tick and this is tick. Okay, these two is tick. Allow DLL and then allow live trading. In your input here, you key in the email that you use to register with us. Okay, that you have used to register with us. So just key in there and click OK. And then it should pop up success, mean that your robot is enabled to use right now. Okay, now, then we go for the robot. Same thing, just drag and drop it. From here, your version by today is about 1.06. Okay, and you go to input. In your input here, you do not need to key in anything for today. Okay, today you don't need to key in anything for today now. Tomorrow I will teach you more about risk management, how to do the setup, everything. For now, you do OK first. Now the reason why we need to do setup is because different people have different risk appetite, and you might have different trading goal in your mind as well. So that's something that I would like to teach you guys how to adjust it. Okay, that's part of tomorrow. Okay, so I answered a few questions. The moving average and RSI signal, what you mean by MA and RSI? What you mean by signals? So MA and RSI is just the indicator. So the signals come tomorrow. Okay, that will talk about trading view part. So for now, you can see that this robot is already attached into the charts, correct? You can see the robot is over here, have a smile face. If you can see the robot smiling, means all is done. And right now, what you guys can do is that you can just shrink the chart. Okay, and you can see that by current market is moving very, very slow. So a question to you guys, okay, with your own guess game, okay, just play a guess game first. You think that right now is a good to buy or good to sell? Type into the chat box, and later we'll see the result. Okay, is it good to buy or good to sell? Okay, if you don't know, just make a guess, either buy or either sell. I will, based on whatever you said, I will enter the trade. Okay, majority wins. So said sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. It's very hard, right? Okay, I rather wait. Actually, it's correct lah. I already registered, but still not allowed. Tian, maybe you need to contact my team to double check on this. Okay, so people said sell, some people said buy. Now, I will actually go for Irfan answer, which is rather wait for, I mean, rather prefer to wait. Okay, but for demonstration purpose, I would like to enter the trades first. Okay, just to let you guys see what will happen. Okay, so I can see majority of you guys would like me to make a buy trade. Okay, so I make a buy. So I enter for buy trade right now. So I enter a buy trade, then you can see this line. Okay, and at the same time, you will be able to see this as well. Now, what does these two mean? Here to here is 100 point. Okay, wait, maybe too small. So as soon as I have entered the trades, what will happen is it will automatically find out like, hey, where is the next price to take profit? Where is the next price to cut? We call it as dollar cost average. Now, what does this scalping robot work? Now, when you do trading, what is the biggest problem that you face when you're doing trading? It's actually about exit. Yesterday, we have been talking about where the emotion come in when you trade, right? Remember that? In trading, you have analysis, you have entry, and you have exit. On analysis, everyone can do it perfectly. Okay, without entering the trade, you can analyze very good. But after you enter the trade, what happens next? You don't know how to enter. Okay, you don't know how to calculate the risk management, stop loss, everything. And then third thing, you also don't know that, hey, should exit now or not? Should dollar cost average or not? Should you buy again or not? All these questions in mind you don't understand. Okay, and you have to calculate one. This is like trader works, but it's so difficult. So what the robot do for you is, never mind. Okay, you relax, sit down and chill. Everything we will handle for you. For example, like what you can see, when you enter the trades, okay, like let's say I make a buy. And what happened is that buy upside make profit, downside make losses. So when you make profit, it measures that around here, which is here to here, is about 100 point. Okay, about 100 point. Around here and anywhere above here, it thinks that it's a good way to exit already for you. But this is by default setting. Okay, minimum I set. Okay, I need to take minimum 100 point. Okay, this is my minimum target. Just like you tell a marketer, okay, you make money for me lah, but my minimum requirement is 100 point. Okay, tell them, then the robot set out for you. But after 100 point, does it take profit immediately? For example, I go out and do the business for me lah, right? Whatever you make, minimum I want to get 100 on it. But do you want to get more or not? Yes, right? So what we do is, and what the robot does is that if the market goes up, okay, the robot still think that there is a chance that it can make more money one. So you'll just wait until a peak, it will automatically close for you and then come down. This is the key. The robot will automatically look at the chart, wait for you until the peak, automatically take profit for you to get the most profit from you before the market reverse. Second thing, when you're in losses, what will happen is the market come down, right? You're in losses right now, which is right now I'm in losses. And the robot will find a way. Where will be the right price to dollar cost average for you? What does it mean by dollar cost average? Dollar cost average is a strategy that's commonly used in trading, whereby when you make a buy, okay, if the market go against you, you will buy again. If the market go against you, you'll be buying again, but with a specific distance in between. Okay, and this distance, again, as a trader, manually, right, you want to calculate one by one. You also don't know that you'll be emotional or not. Okay, you also don't know how to calculate. Never mind, the bot automatically calculate for you. Okay, but we do have our own system benchmark. So this is what we have been done, set up for you. Okay, of course you can do a bit of adjustment, which is tomorrow I'll talk more about this. But this gap, right, is to make sure that what you can do is to lower down your average entry price. But this way, when we do, right, is systematically enter bit by bit. Okay, you let the robot handle everything for you. No need to worry so much on your side. Okay, but so the profit side have been handled, the losses part have been handled as well. And the reason why it lower down this, right, so that let's say it have lower down to this level. Okay, the average price is here. And when price go above here, as long as it's above this average line, you are in net profit. Just like how you make trading yesterday. You see your buy, average buy, when it's above it, you are making profit. So the bot is automatically find a way to pull this down. And the same thing, when it goes up, your profit, right? This thing will automatically adjust as well. Hey, 100 point. Hey, now here to here is far away already, can? So this will automatically be pulled down lower so that it fills the gap of 100 point. And that is the design. Like what Brento said, yes, correct. So you as a user, you just need to decide that currently the market is uptrend, downtrend, or what. If you think there's downtrend, confirm your eyes can also see, then you just enter sell. Or if you think there's uptrend, then buy. If you are like in front, you don't know that it's up or down, unclear, then ignore. Ignore is also a trading action, just to let you guys know. Buy in trading, you have buy, you have sell, and don't do anything is also something to do. All right, take note of this. So just enter a trade for the first trade on it, and then the robot will handle the rest for you. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do right now is that I will do a demonstration on how to enter trades in the phone. Okay. Now, what will be the other market that you guys would like me to trade in the phone? Alright, type into the chat box. 3, 2, 1. No answer. Okay, go. So for gold markets in TMGM is going to be XAUUSD. Right click and then chart window. Okay. So from here we do same 5 minutes. Now here I do scalping auto exit as well. Just drag and drop and just click OK. Okay. Now what you will need to do right now is that take your phone, and in your phone there is one application. The application is what we call this as MetaTrader 4. Just download your MT4 in your phone. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to log in from my phone to do the trading. Okay. So I will be admitting myself to come in first. By the way, did you guys understand what I'm saying? All right. Or is it clear to you guys? Or you are somewhat don't know what is happening already? Okay, is it all clear? Right? If it's all clear, can you guys type a clear in the chat box? Overwhelming. Okay, now this is the last part of the session. Now what you guys can see here is that this is the MetaTrader 4 app. Okay, actually just now a lot of things that have been set out, right? Here we summarize everything. All you need is to go to MetaTrader 4 phone version, right? And the market that I would like to trade is gold, correct? Gold. So what I do is that I will take the gold market, single click, all right, just click on that. You see the trade, just click on it. And of course, you can analyze from your phone, but usually I will not recommend this. How to analyze? You can use an app called Trading View. So in your Trading View, you can analyze market like, for example, gold. Okay, gold. Now from your phone, you can drag and drop, analyze up and down, everything. Okay, you even can tilt it. Now, question to you guys. Based on the current chart, right? You guys think that right now gold is suitable to buy or to sell? Right, type into the chat box, buy or to sell, right now. Okay, the current market trend is like this. Buy or to sell. Buy or to sell. Type in the chat box. If you don't know, just make a guess. Okay, buy or to sell. Majority wins. 7 buy, Adrian buy, SL, train sell. Quite tough, half. Okay, I can see the majority of you guys is sell. So for my phone, I guess that is sell. Okay, so all I need to do right now is go to my MT4 and I click a button called as sell market. Okay, sell market. Enter. Now, of course, today I just enter the trade. I haven't set any take profit, any stop loss. Tomorrow I will talk about take profit and stop loss. Today we talk about how to enter trade first. So right now you have entered the trade, and that's all you done. And the rest of the thing you just let the robot handle for you. And that's what the robot is done for you over here, which is you just enter the trades and then the rest robot can handle. Any other trade that you guys would like me to enter? Okay, I think that's for now first. Gold market. So let's come back to our slides. Now, over here, when you guys can see on my screen, is that here you have the gold chart, right? And I just want to do a quick check. Can you guys actually see my slides? Yes or no? No. Can use Exit platform for your robot? Yes, you can. Okay, you can use any of the regulated platform. Okay. Okay, now what you guys can see here is that I just enter the trade for sell, correct? I enter from my phone, it automatically trigger to the computer. And actually, I can just close my phone already. And you can do whatever the thing you like. Robot will be in the computer to 24/7, look at the chart for you, automatic exit for you, automatic profit for you, automate everything for you afterwards. All right. So you solve the number one biggest problem in trading. Number one is no time to trade. And second problem is no more emotion in trading because the things will always be there to handle it for you. The computer must be on all the time while? Yes, correct. In a way that you own the computer is let the robot run. Okay. Now, tomorrow I'll talk about this more in detail, right? Which is talk about VPS server part. But with that said, that's all for the VIP sessions. And if you have any questions, we will come back in a 5-minute time. Welcome to our non-VIP students. All right, see you guys in 5-minute time.
Because to be rich, you have to give something. I've had financial crashes. I've had people stab me in the back, but they're all good because I grow from it. That's spirituality. Right. You know, people who are afraid of making mistakes, like they teach in school, they don't ever grow. Because spirituality is there's good and there's bad, there's right and there's wrong, there's up and there's down. Most people only want to be right. They only want to be positive. Well, you can't have that. That's not reality. And the average person, the reason they're poor is they haven't failed. You know, they play it so safe. They haven't made any mistakes like they taught in school. That means they don't learn anything. That's why the school system's actually fundamentally corrupt. It's anti-education. Right? Don't make mistakes and don't ask for help.
Wrong idea. I was interested in watching stocks, and I thought stocks were things that went up and down, and I charted them. I read books on technical analysis, and I realized I was doing it exactly the wrong way. You don't need to be a genius in what I do. That's the good thing about it. If I went into physics or a whole lot of other subjects, I'd be an also-ran. But I am in a game that you don't need. You probably need 120 points of IQ, you know. But 170 doesn't do any better than 120. It may do worse, probably do worse. But you don't really need brains.
What do you need?
You need the right orientation. You know, 90% of the people, probably to figure out the error, but 90% of the people that buy stocks don't think of them the right way. They think about something that they hope goes up next week. And they think about the market as something they hope goes up. And if it's down, they feel worse. I feel better.
And you think about?
I think about what the company's going to be worth 10 or 20 years from now. And I hope it goes down when I buy it because I'll buy more.
You made your first investment when you were 11 years old?
In 1942, 80 years ago, I took $114.75 every penny.
Alright guys, here is your performance in day 1. Let's have a look. Alright, who are at the top 10s? Dandan's, Kaishen's. Now this is the top 10 on profits only. Okay, and you guys can look at it. Just about 5 days of trading period. Dandan has made about $150 profit. Haisan 120, Kaishen 132, Mouse $100 profit. 5% profit in a week. 5% profit in a week. Dandan still at the top. Hey, Dandan suddenly disappeared. Change with his son, $200 profit. Irfan, 234. Kaishen, $200 profit. 10% ROI in 3 weeks time. Irfan, $300 profit. 15% ROI. His son, $200 profit. and everyone is chasing, and everyone is waiting for some profit. Up down a bit. Karen chasing $188 profit. 8D jump out. Yes, this is a yesterday result. Hey, his son jump up 387, suddenly jump here back. Ivan drop down. Hey, Terrence suddenly drop out as well. Jump out as well, right? $300. His son 20% ROI in a month. Who will be the top profits? Okay, so we congratulations to the top 10 traders in the room, right? Now, what I would like to mention here is that this is a top 10 profits, but I don't care about profit, okay? To answer to one of the questions in the chat box to Deshan. Now, is overtrading a good idea? Definitely not a good idea. But lacking of trade is also not a good idea. Later on day 2, or I mean by today or by tomorrow, when you guys trade more and more, right? Of course, if we have more and more people trade in a room, we can have more quality data. Right? There's a big data to show behind the scenes to how much a trade in a day is needed for you to be the top. Okay, trading a lot will end up in losing one. Trading too less will also end up that you cannot reach to the top. So there is a right number in between. Later, when you guys trade more and more, we have the data. Okay, so is it okay? And you guys are, you guys are excited for day 2 challenge or not? Right? You are excited? Type in a yes into the chat box. All right. And let's welcome every one of you guys to day 2 automated passive income challenge. And today's we're going to talk the more exciting topics on how you can trade without any fear. All right. Now, why should we aim to be the top? Good questions. Now, the reason why we should aim to be top is you have to know that in trading, right? Of course, you can be saying, I just want to trade for myself. Right? I just want to be trade on myself. I want to be this profit and that profit. But you have to know that in market perspective, the reason why the inflation will happen is because others people are making more money than you, and they can spend more that end up the global economy to be even out. So put into our most basic, our language lah. Okay, if you earn lesser than them, in a way you are losing out certain amount of profit. Okay, and you just said you want to be fruitful enough, guys. A question to all of you guys: how much is the dollar amount of profit is enough for you guys to be survive in, living expenses? Talk about monthly basic. We talk about US dollar. How much in the dollar amount of profit that you guys think sufficient to cover your living expenses and just right enough of more money for you to enjoy the life in dollar per month? How much? Okay, for yourself. Don't care about others people. For yourself, how much is needed? Right, come type in the chat box. 5K. Any others have any answer? All right. Now, 10K supports. Okay, right now 5K, 8K, 10K US dollar, 6K. Okay. $10,000. 10,000 is normal, right? $10,000, 7,000, 5,000, $15,400. Okay, so this is the target that you guys set. Okay, this is the target that you guys have been set for yourself, because different people got different lifestyle, right? And if you have a 10K lifestyle, then you need to have a skill of 10K. And if you have a skill that need to have 2K only, then you just aim for 2K. And the reason why we aim for top 10 is that if we can make more than that, of course, that is a blessing. And you can, that's what we said, right? We always don't aim for just right enough. Okay, we aim to get a skill to be the top, but we just do right enough. You get what I mean or not? This is what I learned when I'm being part of the engineering. So I'm actually engineering background, and what I learned is that a car engine itself, right? Like a lot of car that we have in Asia, right? Like Toyota, Honda, the engine can do very, very good performance, right? Especially those Germany cars, Mercedes, their engine can be even more powerful than what you imagine, but they lack a lot of features. Why? They just give you right enough to drive on the traffic. But if there is a need to go even higher performance, can it done so or not? Can. You just go to the mechanics there, tick a bit, then you can jump out as well. Okay, so that's why the reason of aim for top 10 is to really prepare the skill to be at, regardless how bad is the market situation, everyone is losing money, you're still at the top, still winning money. Okay, when everyone is winning money, you'll be halfway in between, just enough for yourself also can. So in a way, you have the skill to be making money regardless of whatever the market situation it is. And that is actually the skill that you need to be part as a trader. Correct or not? So before it begins, now I believe that you guys are all ready for the tradings. And today we get started with one of the biggest questions that all of you guys asking me yesterday. We should start from here first. How many of you agree that when I use the robots, I will have no emotion at all? Type of 1 if you agree, or type of 2 if you are disagree on this. Meaning that when you use the robot, 100% no more emotion in your trading forever, type 1. And if you disagree, type 2. Let me share with you a case study when my student using the robots. And this is him, right? Now he is called Ali last time. So he used robot. He is a very beginner. Anything about robots, just like you guys came into my workshops and he learned about backtesting and optimization. Backtesting is what you have done in a simulation. Okay, in a simulation, you go back to history, you test the strategy if it's working or not. And optimization is after multiple rounds of testing, you have tuned here and there, and you can get a accuracy of 70%. Now, with this performance, right, he said, hey, Ethan, I think that this strategy, I plus with the robot, I can very profitable. And in fact, the robot that he's using is a full auto robot. So he don't even need to enter the traps one. It's fully automated. So right now, he think that I'll put in, no more problem. First trade, winning. Second trade, winning. And then third trade, winning. He said, yes, it is the time now. Then the last trade, losing. Next losing, and losing. I can still remember he have 7 consecutive losing trades, even though the robot's win rate have a 70%. At that time, it's actually the time of US elections. The market was so chaotic that a lot of people are losing money. It's unpredictable. And he come to me, they said that, Ethan, can the robot still work or not? I'm a bit fear to continue to use the robots. And he decided to stop it. I said, no, just use it. All right, you have done all the numbers, you have done all the calculation. It can work one. And guess what happened next after he has stopped the robot? First trade winning, next trade losing, and then losing again. Then he said, Ethan, you see, losing cannot work one. I said, can one, just let me go. Then the next entire week is keep on winning until the end. And at this stage, right, if he did apply back the robot, over here, he already break even. If he just follow everything step by steps. Then he see my result, hey, listen, I should listen to you. I should put it back. Now he put it back. But out of my acknowledgement, he put in back the robot, but he do a bit of tuning. What he tuned? He double up the lot size. He said, I would like to recover faster. Ayo, I lose money already. I lose 1 week. 1 week only, double my lot size, cover back. And I think that stop loss is my reason of losing money. So he removed the stop loss, no more stop loss in his account. And guess what happened next? First trade winning, second trade winning. He said, yes, I know this. I should do like this. My stop loss is wrong one. Then next trade losing, and the consecutively all winning profit. But here, stop. He actually has stopped over here. The rest of the winning is nothing related to him. Why? Margin call. Okay. Daniel said gambling. Cynthia said revenge trading. Yes, it is. Okay. In fact, if he don't do anything right, his account is actually already a high risk setting. Just to let you guys know. Okay. We have been talked to game. This is a high risk setting. You should not change anything. But his account has been burst after 2 consecutive losing, just because he removed the stop loss. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that all the mathematics analysis, we all has been done the hard work to find the best number for you guys. And the purpose is to solve the place that where your emotions come in to do the trading. And this is what being said. The biggest place that have emotion is the place that have when we come to closing the trade, which is the part that close the trade, receive the profit. But most of the time, if you don't understand how does the robot works, you don't have a clarity on the robot SOP, you don't understand the numbers behind the game, you don't know about moving average, RSI, all these basic things, and it will lead to you have no trust to the robot. And when you have no trust to the robot, you don't know what is going on, eventually you will put your emotion into the game again. You will put your emotion onto the robot, and hence you will end up inconsistent result. This is what I always said. Human and robot need to work together for the best result. And now the question is that how can we work the best with the robot? How as a human we can collaborate the best with the robots to get the most consistent result in the trading? The answer is we need to fully understand that how does the robots work. You do not need to go into very details on how to code the robot, but at least bare minimum, you need to understand the logic behind the scenes, like at least how it buys, how it sells, how we handle some of the buy and sell execution part. Okay, and from there you need to learn a skill of analysis. Now, analysis is the very first step of doing robots trading, and that's what I keep on emphasizing in this 4 days workshop. Now, in terms of robot trading and the robot SOP, how to be accurately use the robots. Number 1, these are the 4 steps process. Okay, no need to take photo first. Let me explain and later you take later. Okay, so this 4-step process is number 1, when we do trading, right, we all get started with a lot of guys said fundamental analysis, right? I believe that some of you guys have been studying this fundamental analysis before. What is fundamental analysis? It's a thing that you study about GDP, inflation rate, interest rate, ISM, CPI, PPI. Okay, these are all the things that you study, correct? And now these are fundamental data. Now correct me if I'm wrong. For those that study fundamental analysis before, okay, you know that there is even more data to read at. Is it very confusing? Is it very difficult to study? All right, type the yes if you believe so. Okay, for me, I will just tell you, it is true. It is true that very difficult. Okay, and in a way that is also why people end up teaching this thing called it as technical analysis. Is people realize that, hey, actually study fundamental very difficult to apply. So why don't we downgrade one level? We study about technical analysis. It's the time they talk about multi-time frame analysis, MTF. And what is MTF? I believe that you heard about monthly charts, weekly charts, daily charts, 4-hour charts, and 30-minute, and etc. Okay? So until 1 minute, they are teaching you to look from market big pictures all the way to small picture, right? Look into multiple time frame and then combine together. You will learn something like chart patterns, candlestick pattern, etc. to use it to predict the future. The first step is always to know the big picture and predict the future, correct? But then, if you guys agree or not, when you look into multiple time frame, right, up to down, down to up, pattern here and there, you follow, in the end, you will be also losing money. Okay, you do a lot of work, and sometimes also very confusing as well, especially for beginners. You don't understand all these numbers, that how they work together. So that's why on our side in Alpha Muscas, what we will be teaching you in these 4 days is to use a method we call this as statistical analysis, or in my terms, I call it as seasonal. Now, what is seasonal? Seasonal is a technique that we use statistics to refer back to history, what time that the market will goes up and what time the market will comes down. We trade according to the time, and we may roughly know that maybe at the week 30s it will goes up, at the week 50 it will comes down, but we don't know that how long this will last, and we don't know that if there's any changes suddenly or not. But we just know that on the big pictures, on probability wise, have a high chance that this time will up, this time will down, or this time will be ranging directly with a numbers game behind. And based on this, right, when we know our direction, let's say that we know that this week market will up, roughly have a 70% of chance market will up. And what we will do next is that up, right, then we can choose two things. You can choose either to use RSI to enter the trades, or you choose to use moving average to enter the trade. How to trade? Yesterday we mentioned as simple as cross up, buy, cross up 30 yesterday. Okay, cross down at 70, you sell. Okay, or at a moving average, as simple as when the price cross above, meaning that stand above, you buy. And when it come down, you make a sell. Now, if you already know that the market generally will goes up, hence on the indicator side, you don't need to look at the opposite side already lah. You just focus on one single side. 30, wait for 30 to buy on it. Just wait for 30 to buy on it. Now, if a moving average, same thing. You just wait for this thing to buy on it. Now, depends on what are the indicator to use, right? As the next step is to find for confirmations. Confirmation is what we do as optimization yesterday to find out the better entry, okay, or more profitable trade. Now, on optimization, what you do? You change on the settings, slightly adjust higher or lower, okay, so that it can best fit to the current market. And then you back test it, meaning you go back to history and test out how profitable is this setting. If this setting is very, very profitable and you can see that it is making money from the past 1 to 2 weeks time, then for the next week or for this week, generally, let's say that you will be using RSI of 15 to trade because it has been very, very profitable in the last 3 weeks. So you'll continue to use RSI 15 to trade in the market. Okay. Now, of course, there are lots of new elements that started drop in here. Okay. But this is what give you guys a big picture of what we will be covering throughout the session. Okay. So what you guys can do is that you guys can take a photo on this slide. Okay. And basically we will cover it one by one right now. Now, how many of you would like to trade with full confidence without any stress or emotions? How many of you would like to learn a strategy that able to forecast the price movement without open the chart or without studying anything about fundamental analysis? Everything based on numbers. Type in a me if you are ready for this. Now, this is the part that I would like to talk about, seasonal analysis. Okay, it's a time where all the technical analysis will fail. And just to let you guys know, technical analysis will fail one. Okay, the reason is because historical repeat by itself. And now this is something that I just want to ask a question, right? How many of you heard of Chinese metaphysics before? Something like feng shui la, or qi men, right? Qi men dun jia. If you heard of it, type of 1 in the chat box. Hey, type of 1 in the chat box. You heard of this thing. Now, this is Chinese ancestor. They are brilliant ideas, right? So this thing is they use it to predict. Last time they used it to predict that it will be winter, autumn, summer, or spring. Okay, they predict it will be raining or very hot weather, good for plantation or not. But right now in 20th century, right, people has taken the same study, thanks to the Chinese ancestor, we take this to the trading industry. Because what we found is that history repeat by itself, correct or not? Markets we call it as market downturns repeat every 10 years. Correct or not? Almost every 10 years there is like a downturns. But if we go into study more details, we can also find even more patterns until a more specific in hourly basic. We can also say, hey, what time that it will goes up, what time that it will goes down. Now, all these have a scientific one. We talk about the most basic one first, which is Forex market seasonal effect. Now, why we need to talk about this is that on the Forex market, we can see that on a 24-hour basic, sometimes we have a high chance that it will goes up. Sometimes we have a high chance that it goes down. Sometimes there is a slowdown market. Okay, what I'm talking is about volatility. Now, yesterday when you guys trading, right, do you guys feel one thing? Hey, when the market slow down like this, okay, not moving at all, is it very hard to trade? If it's very, very hard, I'll type a 0. You earn almost 0 in this kind of market. In out, also not much money. Okay, but if you can find out that, hey, actually when the market like sudden big jump, big drop, big jump, big drop. Usually this kind of big market movement, you can make even more money one. If you can realize this phenomenon, type a 0 into the chat box. Okay. Now, this is what I want to let you guys see. In the simulation, when you are a trader, don't close the tab yet, right? Just leave it there. So the next day you look at it. Hey, is it true or not? When market very, very slow, like this, very damn hard to trade one. If the market become very, very volatile, make it very easy. Okay. And hence, when you are trading, the best time to trade is to look back to history. Within a day itself, what is the time that have the highest volatility? For Forex, the best time is within GMT plus 8 is Singapore and Malaysia time, 7 to 8 a.m., 3 to 4 p.m. Now, 7 to 8 is anything related to AUD, NZD, right? Australia, New Zealand, and then Japan. These are all the market timings that good for this Asia market. For market related to Euro, GBP, and then Swiss francs, these are all the market that is suitable for European country. And that's about 3 to 4 p.m. time. And the time they have the highest volatility, including USD, Canada, is all in 8 to 11 p.m. Okay? Now, all this is a timing of... I mean, you guys take a photo just now? So it's AUD, NZD, and JPY. And then this is Euro, GBP, and then CHF. Okay, anything market to this. And then USD also including gold. Okay, USD and CAD. Okay, now all this market is supposed to be the best timing to trade. Okay, if you trade for Forex, if you trade for gold, you can always refer to here. Now, over here, we also want to talk about the best time to trade anything related to US stocks and crude oil. For US stocks and crude oil, right, the best time is 9:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. I know that you have been heard about a news before, whereby, as a trader, you have to stay overnight to do the trades. But the truth is that actually no need. Most of the markets, you can see that the volume is very, very low in the midnight one. Most of the time, you stay over the midnight also no use one, because the market is very, very, very slow at the midnight and not recommended trades. So trade for any stocks 9:30 to 11, 12 p.m. is the best. Also, one thing is that now from the date here, right, you can see 8 to 11 p.m. is going to be the best timing. So that's why that most people, right, in Asia, as a trader, we trade at the night time one. So after back from work, we can start our trade because that is the best period of time to do the trade. And usually they will stop any entry after 11 p.m. because after 11 p.m., stock market will slow down as well. Forex will slow down. Most market will start to slow down. And then when the market slow down, as you know, market slow down, there is no opportunity. Only 8 to 11, the market will move in this way. Now, another thing is about, do you guys realize that, hey, why the market is very, 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 very slow on Friday? Okay. Now, the reason why market is very slow on Friday is because the volatility is usually lower on Friday and volume also lower. Reason is TGIF. All right, too good is Friday. Okay, so that's why for US people, right, they will be holiday mood and they don't trade. So that's why Friday volatility will slow down. And that also comes to a point that I want to mention. A steady idea of 1% daily goal or daily profit goal, right, is nice but unrealistic. What is the best time? Okay, let me finish this thing first. Okay, let me finish this thing first. Friday is not slow. Is there if there is news? Okay, it's like this. In terms of statistic, okay, on a big data analysis, we cut the market into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, put in number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, if it's cryptocurrency, we can talk about Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Now, most market when they get started, okay, depends on their opening time, but most of them when they get started is like slow, very slow one. But halfway in between, it will start to pick up the speed. And then at the night time, it becomes the peak. Then day 2, 3, 4, it becomes the most peak. And then Friday, at the evening time, it starts to slow down already. Now, this is on a big data perspective. If there is a time where the news come in, whereby the news they talk about NFP, right, or any economy news that come in, yes, there will be a bit of spikes on a certain hours on it, which is a big movement on a certain hours. But then after that, it will slow down as well. Something like yesterday, you have seen, right? Hey, why suddenly market big drop, then slow down already. Friday usually have this pattern, unless it's super disaster big news. For example, inflation jumped to 9% again, or Federal Reserve announced that the Fed rate increases back to 10% immediately. So this kind of disaster news, then market will react very, very fast. But most of the time on big data, Friday will slow down. And the reason why I bring up this thing is that if the market volatility has been slowed down versus the market volatility in this, right, to make 1% at here versus at here, of course, this side is easier. Big movement is easier. Hence, on Monday, you want to make 1%, and also you want to make 1% on Friday, is actually harder compared to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You can make 1% easier here. But if you can look back on your trade, right, you'll notice that most of the time you're losing money is either that Monday or Friday. Do have a check on that. Because if you have this pattern, right, meaning that your strategy is more favorable to trade on Tuesday to Thursday on it, and Monday to Friday just go holiday. Okay, usually there is a type of strategy that fit to this type one. The strategy using moving average is having high tendency to fit on Tuesday to Thursday on it. Friday usually will be losing money one. Okay. Now, to answer a few questions here, Yuan asked about what is the best time to trade crypto. For cryptocurrency, it's kind of tricky because it's been driven on news, Twitter event. It's not so stable market yet. So in terms of news, right, where is the country that have the most news? US, correct? And with that said, you can trade the best on US time zone. And for cryptocurrency, most of the crypto also moving fast in US time zone as well. But I will teach you a way to know the answer directly. Okay. I hope that you guys don't just listen. Okay. You need to question why and how I get it. How to get it is like this. Okay. I take a most common example, like S&P 500. How does the market move? Number one, need to have volume, no? Need to have people buy and sell. If no one buy and sell, the market will just stay there. Correct? Need to have volume. So we go to indicator and we search for volume. This one. So when the volume is higher, it means that the price will move up and down more aggressively. It can be used in any market, and especially the market that is more stable, right? Especially like you can see here, S&P 500, the repetitive pattern is very, very obvious. Like you see, almost every single day, right, there's like swoop down, swoop down, swoop down, correct? And the repetitive time is what time? In GMT plus 8, okay, is about 21, which is about 8:30, 8:30, 8:30 as well, 8:30 as well. So you go to Bitcoin, right? Depends on the exchange that you're having. I would recommend to go for Binance lah, right? Definitely Binance will be having a bigger volume there. But you see, here is about 9. Okay, it's about 10, right? It's about 10, then 11, okay, around 2, then 9. After this is what time? Right, 2 p.m. And this is a time of 6. Now this, by look backward, right, you can know that if your market is it any repetitive pattern in the history or not. Okay, so every market have a slightly different one. I would like what Ryzen say. Listen to Elon Musk. When Elon Musk wake up, that is a market. The market will wake up. No, just kidding. Okay. So in the case that robot shut down Friday, no, robot operate for 24/7. I mean 24/5. It don't shut down because we have to set up the proper management on that. I'm just telling you guys that there will be a certain time, Monday or Friday, your profit will be very, very low, or even will go to negative. That is very normal. Market will have the kind of balancing system. Okay, so right now, I would like to talk even deeper to you guys that how we can use this seasonal effect in tradings. In terms of investment, a buy and hold investment. And we talk about this buy and hold investment that's super beginner first. Okay, you don't need to do any trading at all, just buy and hold for the entire years. Okay, so this is a case study. Now assume that this is your own portfolio. Okay, this is how you trade for the last 20 over years. Okay, and I would like to ask that if you think that this is good for you or not. If your portfolio at A, you can earn about 12.15% ROI, and then the bottom is 9.93% ROI. On a scale of 0 to 10, okay, scale of 0 to 10, how much would you rate for this kind of portfolio if this is your own? Right, if you think that no lah, right, I can do at least 2 times better than this portfolio consistently over the past 10 years, type a 0. If you think that, hey, it's quite good actually, I would like to have it as well, right, type of 5. If you think that, hey, this is actually very, very good, I would like to have it right now, type of 10. Or you have slightly think that somewhat between, type of 8. Or you think that actually, I think can do 1.5 times better, 1.3, okay? Hey, quite a number of you guys say it's good, right? 9%, 4% is a good portfolio returns. Now, I believe that a lot of you guys already know what is this tool. Essentially, right, this is a result of standard S&P 500 and also a Dow Jones, which is US 30. 12.15% in a year, and then 9.93%. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is to let you guys know this is a benchmark of good. A lot of time people tell me that, hey, Ethan, if I can make trading more profitable than my fixed deposit, it's already good. Actually, there's even more product that better than fixed deposit lah. All right. So that's why we always take stocks market as a benchmark. And what I'm saying is that if the stocks market in the past historical can make 12.15% on average lah, right, on average, without you do anything at all, if your trading that you actively buy in out one is less profitable than this, then I will say that I would rather you put the money into this stocks market. And this stocks market movement, right, is not even calculating the dividend. Okay, I mean, you know, right, stocks have dividends paid out. This is just calculating the capital gain on the capital only. Okay, can earn money, is good lah. Okay, so now I let you guys know, right, this is a standard ROI already. So when you guys go to trading simulation later, this is the benchmark ROI that you are aiming for. But right now, different case. We are as a trader. We want to make more profit than this, correct? And based on this, we will go to seasonal charts of S&P 500, and we specifically know that which month, which date will be good to buy and be good to sell for the market. For this part, we will go to trading view first, and there will be two charts to let you guys look at it. Okay. Let me go to my trading view. Okay. Now, in my trading view, right, you guys can take a photo. Okay. Now, is this one 10-year, 20-year, 30-year average, blah, 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 long name. Now, this is the indicator to use. Okay. So, Vakita earlier asked, is this why some of the traders will draw semicircle on the horizontal chart? Good question, huh? Okay. The reason why they draw a semicircle, most of the time, is artistic. Okay, most of the time is for them to view, oh, it's like this. Okay, it's to simplify. We talk about professional trader is to simplify. But another case that most of the people that you can see on the Facebook, YouTube, right, that draw a semicircle is to sell to you on it. It's actually not much usage one. Okay, just be frank to you guys, right? I've been using that circle before. It is totally not useful at all. Okay. Seasonal can also apply into stock trading as well. Okay, so we do on US stock S&P 500 first. Now guys, you guys can see this, right? Now what I will do right now is that I will make the font larger so that you guys can view easier on your side. Bottom right. Now over here you can see that right now we are at the month July. Okay, you can look at this horizontal first. From this horizontal part, what you guys can see is that now is a year of 2023. Okay, and for the last 10 years, okay, for the last 10 years, green color means it goes up for January. Red color means it goes down. As simple as that. Green mean goes up. Red mean come down. Okay, and right now we are at July, and July is green color. Guys, test your understanding. Green color of 1.78%. Did you think that for the last 10 years it is green color? Did you think that S&P 500 in July will goes up or goes down? Type in the chat box. Will goes up or goes down? Okay. Okay, so I answer for Gary's question first. Must use the chart in daily time frame. Yes. Okay, on daily. This is what you guys say. I don't give any tips. You guys say one. Okay, so this is up. Now my question is that when will the market come down? When would the S&P 500 stocks market come down? When come down? Question mark. Some said September, some said October, some said September and October. Yes, correct. Okay, moving forward, there is a March as well. So it's somewhat March and August. And my question to you guys is, what would be the best month or best time to sell S&P 500? Okay, answer is, some say July, some say April. Okay, some say March. Now the answer is by Kim Ong Chang, end of August. Okay, end of August. Why so? Now you think of this way. If you can connect dot and dot together, okay, on January, right, you can see that the market goes up, correct? February market goes up. Then March market comes down. Then April market goes up. May market goes up. June market goes up. July market goes up. August market goes up as well, right? Market up again. And then September market come down. And then August, October market come down. November market goes up. December market goes up. Something like this. Okay, something like this. Now, here is like this. When the market trend move in this way, right? I mean, it's a forecasted. And this forecasted is not simply based on whatever indicator or whatever fundamental. It's been proven that for the past 10 years, it has been moving in this pattern many over years already. Okay? And that means that the best time to sell S&P 500 is usually by data is roughly the end of August and the start of September. Some people will say that at the mid of September, which is somewhat there, okay? And that is moment of somewhere at the top of the market already. Now in trading, if you want to be accurate, can, but you are anyway at the top already. You are just either you are here, you are somewhat here, here. Anyway, you do not need to fight for the peak. Anyway at the top, as long as you have sell, you got 2 months of a chance that it will come down. Even as September goes up, October will come down also. And that is something that I want to teach you guys. Seasonal chart, it forecasted 2 months of consecutive down. And that means that at the early of September is already at the peak of the market. Okay, so how you sell? RSI 70 you sell. How you sell? Moving average, price cross below you sell already. Okay, anyway around September at the early of September is a good opportunity. It go higher, dollar cost average. Why? Because if it go higher, it means a better opportunity to come down already, ma. And when is the best time to buy S&P 500? If I draw in this way, when will be the best time to buy S&P 500? Okay, Alpha is asking, is it because there is any like anything to do with company earnings and announcement, all these things? I will say that could be, maybe, probably. I mean, you guys do, let's ask about this question, right? For those that study fundamental analysis before, is it true that, you know, when you study all these fundamental, okay, like when you have a positive earnings, positive cash flow, whatever it is, when you combine everything together, it tells you that the stock's supposed to goes up, and you buy the stock until today it still come down. True or not? Meaning that the price movement and the fundamental can be against as well. True or not? Okay, if it's true, I can type a true in the chat box. Reporting is lagging. So it's this way. You have to know, right? People know all these things. And don't you think that those people that go to public listing, right? Those CEOs at a public listing company, those people at a Wall Street, those people that work with a government, don't you think that they know all this data? Who is the one that make this data happen? Who have the right power to shift the market? There is only one agent can do this. We call this as Federal Reserve. And how they print the money is very tricky one. Okay, like talk about this year, a lot of people say that it's about end of March. Okay, the answer is actually end of March. End of March and also end of October. Somewhere there, correct. And you guys can see later what will happen at early of August. Okay, sorry, at early of September and then at end of October. But now what you can do is that later after the session, you watch back what happened at the around end of March. Okay, you can look back to the news in US. You can start to see that, why the news it keep on talking something one. And if you don't talk about anything on news right, we just look into data point. End of March is coming, is the latest down already, and then at April it's slow to go up. So we look into like this. This is S&P 500. What happened to end of March 2023? End of March. Here. Somewhere here. What happened right now? Here to here. About 10% growth in how many months? April, May, June. 3-month time, 10% growth. Without you do anything, just, oh, this one good, I put in, oh, this one not good, take out. And you guys are trader right now. You can do leverage trades. Of course, there's a risk involved. But the risk is what? The risk is for the past 10 years, you know that it have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive going up months. Even at any of this time is like slow. But any of the time, it just spikes, you are in profit already. Correct? And that gives you that forecast ability that, hey, in future, these are all the data that goes out. Okay? Now, this thing will be slightly different if when it comes to a huge fundamental shift of the market. What does it mean by huge fundamental shift? For example, economy downturns. Not a country economy downturn, a worldwide economy downturn. Now, this thing will be slightly different. Okay, this thing will be data-wise different. Of course, statistic-wise, we don't talk about 100% now. I just said that more probably on the normal time, everything is normal, it will have a higher chance that it goes up within this period of month. Can it work on the gold market or not? Can. Okay. Now, you just change to gold market, and then you see, Now, a question to you guys. What will be the best month to start selling gold? What will be the best month to start selling gold? Type it in the chat box. Okay. End of August. Correct. And when will be the best month to buy gold? End of December. So guys, did you actually find out the connection in between right now? Okay. Did you guys see this connection? Don't trade for the sake of trading. You have to know that what would be the time to switch to other market. Now, I kind of, I know that a lot of people, oh, I want to trade on US stock only, or I want to trade on this only, I want to trade on that only. Okay, but what I want you guys to see is that the market is switching one. Now, how to read this is like this. Now, this is a gold one. Okay, this is a gold chart. And let's do a comparison on these two. Actually, you guys can see or not? Okay, I put it like this. Okay, now from here, what you guys can see is that the best time to buy is end of December, right? What happened? Okay, never mind. So what happened is that, you see, as long as red color, it means that the market have a high chance to drop on this month. Okay, if it's a green color, it have a high chance to go up. So in a way that what you guys can see is over the past few months in January to April, right? Over the last 10 years, it has been showing quite a strong upturns in January to April, and then somewhat like near to zero around May to August. What does it mean by near to zero? Near to zero means ranging, slow movement, or uncertain movement. Can be sudden up, sudden down. We're not sure. Okay? And we can also see that from September to December, these are the period of month that all red color. That means that the market have a high tendency to come down in within all this month. And the reason why we are having confidence to sell this month is because you sell here 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 4 consecutive down months. I mean, of course, you based on some of the indicator, don't sell at any way, right? You use some of the indicator, properly enter the trade, like what we show you guys in day 1, day 2, sell. But you sell starting of September, you already at the top. And then just let it go slowly. And then here, slowly going up. Okay? And somewhat in between, the market slow down. And what will be the market that have a strong trend in between? Remember what I said just now? SP 500. Now, if you can find out the connection, which is something like this. Okay. Now, this is the chart of, I put up and down. At the bottom side, this is the chart of S&P 500. And this is gold. Okay. The way that you do trading, right, is not say that, okay, I'm most familiar, just want to trade or maybe like US stocks. I want to trade on gold only, I want to trade forex only. No, it's to find out which of the market have the highest ROI. Then you switch over. For example, you see January to April, all this month is going up. Here, April to August, all this month is coming good up as well. And then September to December, all this is good down. So in a year, right, if you don't want to be so hustle, go to trade on January and go. Okay, enter here. That January to April is up, because it's up, then you focus to buy low. After end of April or halfway in April, you switch your money to here, S&P 500. Because it's all up here, then you just continue to buy here, loh. Okay, and then up already done, then you go back to the gold market and it's all red again, so you just sell. And end of the year, you recycle again the next year. In a year, you just do 3 things: buy, sell, and you don't need to go to so hustle, buy that or options, go for, check this detail indicator there, here and there. Just follow the trend. For the last 10 years, it's working in this way. 10 years. Now, you want to go to study 20 years, 30 years, can. Okay, I leave it for your own exercise to do it on your own time. For now, I want to make sure that is it clear to you guys or not. Okay, is it all clear to you guys? Alright, if it's clear, type a clear into the chat box. We buy the ETF or the stock in the S&P. You buy the index. Okay, you buy the index. Of course, you can be smarter lah. You can buy the CFD. You can buy the futures. You can buy the leverage product. But do calculate on your risk management. Is this only suitable on your long-term trader? This is a problem. I does not tell you to buy for one lot, You can buy in, out, right? I'm just saying that January to April, focus buy on it. Okay? If the market down, you just wait. Oh, you turn already, start to buy. I mean here. Okay? If the entire January is keep down, you wait. Okay, good. Enter. RSI day already enter. Then down again, enter, buy again. Because in the end, right, you are not just end for 1 month, End for that 4 months of consecutive going out. Okay, same thing to S&P 500. 4 months of consecutive up. End of the year, 4 months of consecutive down for the gold market. Hint, okay, what I'm saying is that just put all your engine to trade on that. Okay, focus on single direction is much easier to buy and sell. Correct or not? Like later you guys can give a try in a simulation. Okay, in simulation, you will know about the seasonal chart. And from the seasonal chart, it tells you to be buy and sell. And then you see that if you based on that, focus on single direction to trade, right? See if you end up to be profitable or not. Okay, single direction means that you buy, focus to buy on it. You sell, focus to sell on it. Because when you buy and sell, you will easily confuse yourself. You will become very, very blurred one. Okay, especially for those beginner traders. Of course, if you're an experienced trader, you can try to buy and sell lah. But for beginners, focus to buy only, and when you buy, hold it as much as possible. Okay, until the market really, very, very big already, almost like cannot already lah. Want to drop already, only exit. Hold until there. Okay. Now later, when I say it's I stay lah, right? Later I'll prove it to you guys in simulation. Okay. Now, just to let you guys know, okay, in Chiban, those kind of Chinese metaphysics, right, they can go into very, very extreme run, right? Same thing in trading, we can go to very extreme. We can study until monthly, weekly, and even until daily level of seasonal charts. Okay, the reason is because we want to get more accuracy, we want to get more consistent, then we need to study until that level of analysis. So for you guys, when you guys just started, no need to go through so details yet. Okay, but basically what I want to bring out is that history repeat by itself, and it's just all about humans' behavior. Okay, now where to get all this behavior chart? Okay, I just do it one time. So later, if you want, you can get it from my team. Okay, so this is the link for you guys to see. Okay, now if others people ask again, the link is in the chat box. Okay, the link is in the chat box, and you guys can get it from there. Okay, if others people asking again, if you have already copied the link, please do help me to send that link into the chat box. Okay, now how many of you would like to trade 1% daily profits in less than an hour? Alright, tell the me into the chat box if you would like to learn this. Okay, especially me, I'm doing this. Now, for now, let me summarize. What would be the procedure to use seasonal chart to do the trading? First thing first, you open trading view. Okay, you get a seasonal chart. And based on that seasonal chart, okay, what month is right now? July. Okay, you see, July, the market that you trade is what? Let's say gold market. For gold market, you trade. Oh, it tells that July have a high chance that it goes up by 1%. For example, market go up by 1%. Oh, you know it's up. Then you focus to buy only. Okay? Focus to buy only. Second thing, you use your indicator, your most favorite indicator to trade. RSI or moving average. RSI is what? Buy. How to buy? Cross above 30. Same thing. Around 30. Don't so detail oriented. Must be 30. Hey, please lah. The market is not perfect. Okay, the market do have uncertainty one. Let them be flexible a bit. Can be 29, can be 35, somewhat in between. Alright, just let it range in between. Moving average, same thing. Any cross up, you can buy. Okay, when you cross up, you can buy already. And what you will be doing, just wait. Okay, you be patient, wait. Or it can come down. Oh, opportunity already enter. If there's no opportunity, don't do anything. Okay, almost as I said, the best time for you to enter the trade is around 1 hour, which is around 8 to 11 p.m. night time, but depends on market that you trade. So when you have trade, after that, what will you do? You will pass on to the robots to done for you. Okay, you will pass on to the robot to done the rest of the thing for you. Okay, how to do it in 0 hour but still can get 1% daily profit? Now, basically, right now you are at the first stage, which is you need to know this basic first. And how does robot trade? Is basically the robot is automating on this part. Now, based on the instruction that you have set, okay, tell it to buy, it will just focus to buy for you. Tell you to sell, it will just focus to sell for you on that particular month or that particular few months of behavior. Okay. And why do we need to use seasonal analysis? Because in a way, right, you just set up buy or sell at a certain month, certain week, or even certain day. After you have set up everything, you can enjoy your life, your time with your family. All right. Now, a lot of people have been very obsessed about setting, right? Like Vani is asking, is it MA of 50 using SMA or EMA? Actually, I will say regardless you use SMA or use EMA, okay, you either be $10 or $20 more profit than other people, but essentially both of you guys will be end up in profit. So what I am proposing to you guys is trade, make have an easy life. All right, you choose your own moving average, you choose your own RSI. If you don't know anything, use as simple moving average also can. Okay, only when you have develop the skill over time. Let's say that right now you have been trading over a year. Okay, then you can learn more about EMA, WMA, all this in terms of formula, the pro and cons in between. Because all these things you can get it online. I mean, formula is everywhere. But what I really want to bring out the message is that I would like to bring you to the right direction. It's the right mindset of doing the tradings, which is do the right thing at the right time. Okay, and by doing this, I want to fix your mindset to save a lot of your time, make your trading a lot easier, and make your trade a lot more confidence. Okay, fix the ideas. Okay, this month up, this month down. RSI buy or sell, moving average buy or sell. Just that, enter. Okay, keep it simple. How many of you that this is actually something very easy, right? And you can feel that, hey, this is something that can give you that confidence to predict the future in the market already. And you can definitely see that this can make your trading a lot easier, right? You can see this is very easy, right? How many to type of easy into the chat box, all right? You can feel that the seasonal chart is very easy and make your trading much more less hassle for you to trade. I'll type of easy into the chat box. Easy, right? Andrin. Now, let's solve one more problem first. How many of you have faced this problem? When you enter a trade, right? Okay, Ethan tell me to buy, right? Okay, seasonal, very easy when I trade, buy, all right? Ethan tell me, wow, say, going up more, until here at the top, this is your take profit. Then, boom, stop loss. How many of you feel this and have faced this problem before? Okay, now type a me in the chat box. Meaning that you follow everything I do, alright? Or Ethan tell me to buy, okay, I make a buy. And it goes all the way up, near your take profit already, then shut down. Now, if you don't have faced this before, that means that you trade not enough. Okay, trade more in simulation. And in order to solve this, yes, we need to use a trailing stop. And this, to be honest, this is actually the biggest problem that you are facing as a trader. It's not about, we call it as strategy here and there, it's about the protection afterwards. So the protection that I'm saying over here, right, is about break-evens and trailing stop loss. Okay, it's actually a mechanism whereby people always use as a trader. How this works is that when you make a buy trade, you put a stop loss. Okay, and when the market goes in your favor, you are in profit. We call this as your floating profit, unrealized profit. And when market goes up to here, if you don't do anything right, your stop loss remain at here. At one point, it down, boom. Instead of making profit somewhere here, you become making a losses. And hence, a mechanism here is that instead of your take profit only, right, when the market going higher and higher, what you will be doing is that at one point you'll shift up your stop loss. Okay, at one point you'll shift up your stop loss to here, so that even the market suddenly drop against you, you will be back to break even. Now, here is another case whereby this is what we call it as a trailing stop loss. How does a trailing stop loss work is that, let's say that you buy a stock at $8,000. And when you buy at $8,000, right, you will put a stop loss around here. And when the stop loss around here, the distance is in between $500. And within this $500 distance, right, when the price goes higher and higher, your stop loss will goes higher and higher as well. But then when the gap in between maintain at $500, right? So when the gap between is narrowed down, which is when the price retraces back, your stop loss remain the same. Okay? But when it continue to go even higher, it follow through. And when it suddenly drop down, okay, drop even reach to your stop loss here, it will cut loss. So initially, your break even is here. And this is your trading stop loss. So in a way that it have captured this amount of profit from here to here, which is, you can make even more profit by just following the price movement. For the robot, there is a robot called as a swing trading. okay, which is a robot that handle all of your profit trade together. Okay, it handle everything together, average out all of the entry, and move all the stop loss all together when you are in profit. Okay, how about the gap for the next day? Same thing. Okay, it immediately recalculate and found the best place. Okay, so this robot is swing trading. Now, due to time constraint, today I will cover two robots first, which is by point, and then second thing is by parabolic. Now, this is two of the trailing methods that I would like to introduce to you guys. By point is what I mentioned. When the price moving higher and higher, the stop loss moving together. Parabolic is using an indicator. So this one, you guys can take a screenshot first. Are there a case where the stop loss is missed by the system? No, it can handle everything. Okay, this is by point and this by parabolic. Now, here I will show it in my MT4 right now. Okay, so MT4 later I will use okay, wait now for MT4 I will do it once first. Okay, I do it once. You guys can follow later. Okay, now this type of okay first. I would like to get an acknowledgement from you guys, because every single time when I reach here, right, I do one, you do one. It's very hard for you guys to learn one. Okay, so is it okay that I do one? Okay, I do finish everything first, only you guys follow later. Okay, now it's like this. Right now, this is MT4. Okay, suppose you should download MT4 already. If you haven't, talk to my team. Now, in the MT4 software here, you can go to this expert advisor, strategy tester. Okay, at the top bar there's a button called this as strategy tester. For your strategy tester, when you click this, right, this bar bottom here will come out. Okay, and just click on this. First thing first is to choose a robot. For us, we will choose swing trading for now. Okay, after we actually swing trading, then you can use it in any market that you like. Now, what I'm doing here, you guys don't need to get it, because you guys don't need to do it, because what I'm doing is I just want to demonstrate to you guys how does a robot works. Okay, now this robot, everyone will get it on. So you want to get it, you can get it from my team. For what I'm doing now is I just want to do a demonstrations on how does a robot operate on it. So I just do an example in the gold market, okay, on the recent May until now. Okay, May until now. I put into a 5-minute time frame to do quick demonstrations. But essentially, this robot is go for swing trading one. Swing trading is to capture this kind of big movement, especially this kind of super huge movement. Then you only use swing. Okay, but for you guys, I use about 1 hour time frame. Okay, 1 hour time frame. Okay, 5 minutes is for scalping already. But for now, I just do it for demonstration purpose. So over here, right, I believe that you guys would like to give a try on simulation on your own computer. So this is the way to do it. Okay, but for now, don't need to follow. I just do it first. Let's say that my own capital, I put it very, very small, $1,000 only. Okay, just to test that this strategy. And with $1,000, the lot size that I'm using is like 0.02, for example. Okay, for gold market, 0.02. Okay, and in my setting, I am using by point. Okay, by point. Here, I'm using a point distance of 50 points. So, you know, if you are gold trader, you know that 50 points for gold is actually very, very small. And you can slightly increase one. So let's say that I increase to 100 points. Meaning that within the price to the stop loss, I put it 100. Okay. So I will start the simulations on my side first. Now, over here, when you guys can see this, right? Tell me, dear traders, okay? Now for sake of demonstration, right, I want to speed it up. Okay, so I just use open price just to speed it up. Okay, so I believe with this kind of speed, guys, tell me a direction that you think is good to enter right now. Buy or to sell? Type in the chat box. All right, you guys think that it's good to buy or sell? Okay, George, buy. Okay, you see, this is my stop loss. When market goes up, hey, take profit already. You see, I enter buy, it goes all the way out following me, and then I take profit already. Not too fast already. We stop, we slow down. Okay, one more chance. Buy or to sell? Buy. Everyone say buy again. Okay, good. Thanks for stuck me at the top of the market. Actually, this time is good to sell. Okay, later I'll explain why. But for now, anyway, now what you guys can see is that the market here, you see, it's about ranging. Okay, and it's about the end of the market. So that's why when market end of the market is very good for ranging. Okay, here is the average entry, your average buy price, and this is where you want to put a stop loss. So only when the price go above this line, okay, when you go above this line, which is your entry, only you will put a stop loss, which is an automatic break even for you, and also an automatic trading stop loss for you to handle all of the trade for you. But I'm getting stuck. So guys, did you think that I should do dollar cost average or not? Right? Type a yes. If you say yes, I will buy now. If you say no, then I will stop, wait for a while. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay, majority of you say no. Okay, majority of you say no. So I speed up. Now you can see this is a price movement, up, down, down, and up again. Now you are in somewhat profit, but because we are setting a distance of 200 points in between. When there is a 200 point in between, now it's moving up, 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 then tap, close automatic for you. What is happening here is you just make your trade, the rower handle the closing for you. Okay, can I sell now? Or can I buy now? What do you guys think? Should I buy or should I sell right now? Ask me to sell, right? I sell. Okay, then we will wait the market. Now, what I want to do is I want to make losing money. Okay, if can give me a trade that losing money. Okay, I sell already. You see, I close already. I sell when the price come down with 100 point profit distance. It will automatic cut loss for me. Okay, not cut loss. It will automatic close the profit for me. Okay, now this is more towards scalping type. Fast in, fast out. Hey, it close again. I sell again. Okay, now it against me, right? Let's say the market against me. Let's say okay, now when the market against you, what usually you will do? Dollar cost average, right? You will sell again. So when you have two selling trade, it automatically found that where is the average price, which is here. It's an automatic one. And let's say that even backward later, you want to sell again, it can also handle everything for you. So same thing, the idea here is that as long as the price is net profit, like sudden jump also, it can also handle it for you guys. So Linda, what is dollar cost average? Now, the action that I did just now, I sell once, I sell a second time, is dollar cost average. Means that I trade one more time at the back, okay, at a certain distance. The reason is I drag back my entry. Okay, I drag back my average entry. So this is by we call this as by point. Okay, it's more like scalping type, in out, very, very fast one. Okay, we do one more day forward. Okay, right now I reset everything. Now what I will be doing is that I will be using trailing to do it. Okay. Now, for trading, the second one that is easier for swing trading. Okay, you want to capture a big trend one. Usually, people will use parabolic. For buy point, it's more towards scalping, which is like more fast in and fast out. It will technically close the trade faster for you, and it's purposely designed for that in and out one. But if you're the type that okay lah, just leave it, swing, let it go, use parabolic. For parabolics, how does it work? Like this. Now, in parabolic one, it is slightly different, whereby it will start to plot this green dot for you. And you still trade like normal. Let's say you think that it's good to buy right now, you can make a buy. But this time it's slightly slower. Can you see this? This dot is moving slower. And it only moves when it's uptrend. So let it a while. And when it goes up, okay, so Linda, I buy again. You see, I buy again right now. I got 2 buy. Okay, see, I got 2 green line, and I got 2 buy. Okay, this is dollar cost average. Okay, and you guys can see this is what we call a trailing stop loss. If the price moving higher and higher, then the stop loss will automatically follow through as well. Now, if the market stagnant, come down already, then it don't do anything. Then it reverse already, automatic cut loss everything for you. Now, if you want to buy in again, it automatically re-trigger again, automatically re-analyze again. Let's say that you have so many trades and you have a lot of buy, trade, or evolve lah. Okay, we speed it up. Okay, regardless how many buy trade that you are having, even that you have like so many trades in between, right? It can automatically triggers and then slowly goes to capture the entire trend for you. If the trade continue to go higher, right, this thing will continue to follow up as well. You don't need to stay in front of the screen, and then if market reverse, it will automatically cut loss for you. See, all the trade automatically cut loss for you at almost at the peak of the market before it reverse to come down. And that's what the robot's doing for you. Using parabolic SAR, is it? Yes, this is parabolic SAR. Okay, need to operate in VPS? Actually, no need. Okay, you can use it in your own computer, but for easy case, usually we go for VPS. Okay, and to inform to you guys, this robot is available to everyone. Okay, you have to specify that this is swing trading. If you don't know about VPS, tomorrow we will talk about this. Okay, tomorrow we will talk about this. How many times that it will do dollar cost average? It will not do any trade at all. Okay, it will not do any trade at all. It will not do dollar cost average. You are the one that trigger that you want to trade or not. Basically, you yourself decide your own risk management that how many dollar cost average that you would like to enter. The robot need to ask who to receive? No need. No need. Okay. Okay. VPS is a virtual server. It's a virtual machine. Thank you, Eugene. Okay, it's for you to run your broker for 24/7 without any interruption. Okay. But this part we talk tomorrow, alright? We talk tomorrow. Today you learn about technical part about trading first. So in a way that you only prepare to open the trades, okay? In swing trading, you would prepare where to enter the trades. Just in, let it go, okay? And then the robot will handle the rest of the profit for you. Okay, so come back to our here. Now, LC Fong, here we don't have UTS. Here is about swing trading. And if you haven't asked, yes, okay? So in a way that what I would like to do right now is that I would like to do a demonstration to you guys, okay? If you are using this robot in your own computer, okay? You would like to go for swing trading. Right now we are July ma. You want to swing trade for what? Maybe S&P 500? You want to trade for swing trade for S&P 500. So what you can do is that you can just set up the robot in your MT4. Okay, I do a quick demonstration. So you just click on S&P 500. Okay, this is how you will be doing in the real trading. So let's say that you want to buy S&P 500. Okay, and in S&P 500 chart, I said beginners all use what? All use 1 hour time frame, right? So put in your swing trading. Before that, make sure that auto trading is enabled. Okay, this auto trading is in green color. And then for your swing trading, drag and drop into the chart. And just click inputs. Okay, in your inputs for beginners, just choose for parabolic. Okay, just choose for parabolic. And click OK. So by putting the robot into the chart, and basically you have done. Okay, basically you have done. The robot is there to prepare to handle the trade for you. And what you can do next is that, now let's say that you are super busy. Your computer, you cannot be in front all the time. What you guys can do is that you can use your phone, access the MT4 there. Okay, you can access the MT4 from your phone and then trade from your phone directly. Okay, now this part is pretty much easy. All you need to do is just go to your phone, MT4 version, just click buy button there. For example, let's say that I'm having my phone S&P 500 ready. And all I will need to do is to S&P 500, so S&P 500 US 500. Okay. Now, here for my phone, right, I open the threads. Okay. And for my phone, I just click a button buy. You see, on my computer, it automatically sync. Can you guys see this? I just enter a buy trade over here. Let me close this and I open again. So I buy S&P 500 one more time. So when I click buy button from my phone, it can automatically trigger here. So as soon as you enter the threads, okay, and the robot will automatically register. Okay, meaning that you can see the robot over here, price is not moving, that's why it's not registering. Okay, market is not yet open, I guess. Okay, later I'll check on the server for this side. But then from this side, right, what you guys will see later is that if the robot is operating well, okay, you will see it, and so as it open buy trade, here will register to be like now. Okay, one buy trade. Okay, there's one buy trade ready, and your stop loss is pending around this level, which is still a bit far distant before it goes up. So you just wait until this thing slowly moving up in your favor. Basically, you don't need to do anything already. Just enter the trade and leave it to be. Today is US public holiday. I see. I understand. MT4 now can use on iPhone. Last time cannot. Yeah, can use in iPhone right now. Okay. So this is the thing that I mentioned just now. Okay, so how to do it is that you can just set up the robot in your computer or in the VPS, which we talk tomorrow. Okay, today you'll learn about PC first. You can do analysis from a trading view, open a thread from your phone, and then the robot in the computer, even that you are busy with the work, right, it can analyze everything for you. Okay, now the buy is not done by the robot. No, it's done by your decisions. Okay, you decide to buy, then you buy. You decide to sell, then you sell. But only when you enter the first trade, then the bot will start to work. Okay. Probably you guys are starting to think about this, right? Okay. Listen, I love seasonal. I love the strategy that you teach. It's very clear, but I'm afraid that I predict wrong. I worry that I cannot get every of my analysis right. Type in me if this is you. Now, for the question regarding to logistics, including robots, MT4, PC, you guys can please contact my team. It will be much easier for them to access your computer to get more info from your side, from their side. All right. From our side, we focus on strategy, on trading part. Thank you so much. That's my team link. Okay. Same thing. Type in me in the chat box if you have this we call it as the things that you are afraid of. Now, the good news is that in trading, you do not need to be correct in order to be profitable. Now, a question here. How many of you has experienced this? You have done any analysis. You have done all sort of predictions. You have done all sort of method of analyzing the charts. And you decided that at this current moment of time, you think that it's good to buy. And you go to click a button and go to sleep. And the next day you wake up, instead of click buy, you now click sell. And now you saw that your selling trade is profitable. Whoa. How many of you experienced this before? Type a haha in the chat box. Meaning that you drew a wrong analysis, you did a mistake in your trading, you are still in profit. So in trading, right, what I'm saying is that regardless how much analysis that you have did, it is just a analysis. You cannot predict the market, and you cannot predict the future as well. If you can, the best place to go is not financial market. We should go to Genting. That is better and faster money, right? Nah, just kidding. So what I want to say is that in trading, right, you just do whatever it is, okay? And you just do whatever it is that is necessary to make you profitable. And with a proper risk management calculation, right, you just put in the robot and let the rest of things handled by you and by the robots. Okay. Now, I believe that some of you guys are not attending yesterday market. Okay. So what I will do is that I will explain one more time. So the robot that I designed for you guys, okay, essentially is like this. Now, when you guys do the trading, right, okay, when you go to do manual trading, there will be an issue whereby what is the issue that you face? Number one, emotions. Number two, on time issue. Correct or not? Okay, no time to trade and emotion in trading, and that is the biggest problem that we face in trading. And that's why the robot part solves number one, no time to trade, no time to see the chart. And why you want to see the chart is to close the trade ma. If you have the trade already there, why should you do the trades? I mean, why should you see the chart? Okay, and second thing is that when you are trading, why you are emotional? Because you have to handle that. Should you close or should you not close? And that also handled by the robot in a way that the robot handle most of the part for you. Okay, and hence, yes, all right, we are building up your phases bit by bit. So first of all, yesterday you learned about, we call this as manual trading, right? Fully manual yesterday. But today you learn about semi-auto. We're building up the stage bit by bit. And in order to go to fully auto, right, you need to have a solid foundation in terms of your risk management. You need to understand the robot properly so that your emotion will not be affected by the robot. Because what I said earlier, human and robot need to work together for the best result. Okay? And in order to work together, the best way is to know how it does, know the calculation behind the game. And the way to know the best is go down there, get your hand dirty. Okay, and that is why at very beginner stage, you guys are starting with semi-auto first. Of course, we do have full auto, but I need to make sure that you guys are fully prepared to do trading first. Okay, that is the intention. Nighttime PC must be running and go to sleep. Must be running, or else the robot can't do the job lah. Okay, so this EA is giving you guys for the next 30 days. You guys can use it for your own time. All right, must use MT4. Yes, correct. Okay, so in the end, right, put it simple way, you manually open, then the rest robot handle for you, which is the hardest part of trading. Listen, no time to trade. Night time to run PC. Okay, this time to run PC problem, right? We settle tomorrow, can or not? Okay, we settle tomorrow. Can off PC? Can. Okay, can. Need to link up trading account? Also can, no problem. Okay, everything can settle in MT4. Essentially, okay, just to let you guys know. Okay, now we only have one more slot for the VIP. Okay, now yesterday I've been mentioned about the VIP package for all the traders. Okay, now a lot of technical things that is not so important as part of a trader. Why? Trading, we should focus on analysis, on the charts, on the method calculation, right? For all these technicals wise, I will say that don't focus too much on all these things. Okay, so is it okay that I give me a little bit of 5 minutes of time, right? Suppose that we should go for break, but give me 5 minutes of time. I will explain some of the things that a lot of you guys have been missed out yesterday. Okay, if it's okay, I type okay in the chat box. Because this is what we say that we are handling a lot of hustle and technical side for your side. Okay, now this why we are doing this is because technicals lah, what is MT4 lah? Hey, is it true that technicals is very troublesome when it comes to do trading, right? If it's very troublesome for you and you can feel that troublesome, type a yes into the chat box. Okay, type a yes in the chat box. So what we are doing here is we would like to solve the troublesome problem from your side, and we remove as much possible as the hustle from you. Okay, leave all the hard thing for us. You just focus on trading. Okay, now also the second thing is how to link up with your account, how to set up everything. Now no need to worry about all these things because it's part of the VIP, right? When you upgrade this, first thing first, within the next 30 days, right? Okay, we let you to give a try on the robot. Okay, now the robot, we include 2 robots. Now for the free one, like all of you guys will get a swing one, which is the one I mentioned. But for everyone in the VIP only, you guys will get a scalping specific robot that can do everything for you. Okay, including buy and sell, auto open for dollar cost average, auto close for you. Okay, and also we will set up a demo account for you to see. Okay, and then the behavior report. Now for those that would like to watch for recordings, we only open the recordings for the VIPs. Okay, why? Because as I mentioned, this VIP, we really want to focus on you guys to make sure that you can aim to the sky. So on day 2, 3, and 4, which is today, tomorrow, and the day after that, you will get additional 1 hours to start learn about robots. Okay, so this is very exclusive to you guys. Just specific talk about how to do scalping fast in and out in using robots. But for majority of you guys, if you are at the beginner level, usually I'll talk about beginner one. But for VIP, I will go a little bit more advanced stuff. But even a bit advanced, don't worry, recording is always available for you guys to motivate you guys to learn and to trade better, right? For the top 10 traders, I will avoid you guys with the monthly, weekly, and daily seasonal chart that allow you guys to forecast any market and gain the confidence in the trading that you have never ever expect. And this trading seasonal chart is done by my research team, quality over 20 over years. We summarize every potential what will happen in the future for you. So if you are the top 10 trader, okay, now you are going to be awarded by this, which I believe that it can boost your trading performance much better. Okay, and the top 10 traders will need to follow several rules here. Number 1, you need to treat the trading account as serious as this is your real life account. Second, if you have any strategy that you suddenly thought of in your minds, you have thought out a new idea, give a try. If you don't have, whatever I teach you, just apply. It does help you a lot. Number 3, after you have been trading, you can try to find the differences. Hey, why others can make 10 or 1,000 of profits? Why you are trading a little less profit? Okay. And in the end, if you need help, always ask for help. Now, this is a problem of Asians, right? We are so, we call this as paiseh. Okay, I don't know what English call. Feel not so want to ask, paiseh lah, don't want to ask. But the thing is that I'm here to help you guys. Okay. Shy, thank you so much. So if you guys would like to learn, okay, don't be shy. There's nothing to embrace about, because when you ask question, 100 of them are still watching at the chat one. Okay, no one will look at the chat box. So you can even private message me. I saw your message. I will help you out. Okay. The goal here is to let you be clear on how to trade, where to buy and where to sell. Okay, is to make yourself be confident in the market first. That is at least the first thing that I would like to bring you up in today's simulation. Be confident when you do the tradings. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Right? Type the yes in the chat box if you are clear on this. Okay, so yesterday, what I noticed that quite a number of you guys have an issue that cannot log into the trading simulations. So what I will be doing is same thing. I will repeat again how to access to the trading simulations. Okay. So for trading simulations, okay, I will put the link into the chat box right now. So over here, you can see that the link I posted. Okay, this is the link to go to. Okay, trade.goalphaclass.com. Okay, and then you will end up this page. Okay, you will end up this page. After you land to this page, right? What you can do later is that please make sure that you use computer to join. Yeah. Okay, make sure you use computer to join. After you come to this page, right? Then you click sign in with your Google account. Okay, sign in with your Google account. Try to sign in your Google account, try to sign in with your Facebook. If really everything has been tried cannot, then only you do the register here. Okay, you try to sign in first. If cannot, only you do for the registration part, whereby you can register your name and then the numbers. So yesterday someone said that cannot find, right? For now, I think I can find out. Okay, if you have Singapore number that cannot be found, okay, never mind. Okay, for the time being, right? If you cannot find, just type anything numbers, right? Any number will do 1 to 5, 1 to 10 also can. Just skip it through first, right? Then type password and proceed with it. Okay. So with that said, okay, when you have registered and sign from here. I believe that everyone should have Google, right? Now, when you come to here and you're lead to this page one, okay, you'll be into this page. And the room ID is this one. Okay, WNV something. Okay. Now, make sure that you copy and paste correctly. Yeah. Okay, copy and paste. Don't write always type raw. Okay. So everyone join right now. Right? Everyone please join right now. Now, for today's, show the link in the chat box there. The link is in the chat box already. Yeah. Here. This is the link. Okay, it's in the chat box already. Now, we move on to the next step. Okay, next step. When you go into the charts, okay, when you join the room, you should be able to see something like this. Okay, which is a chart. If you can't see, refresh, do it again. Okay, refresh and do it again. Now, before we get started, I just want to warn you guys first. Today, the market is slightly more aggressive, slightly more risky than yesterday market. Okay, slightly more risky than yesterday market. Hence, when you trade, be careful with your risk management. I give you guys a credit of $2,000 to trade. Okay, every single one have a $2,000 to do the trading. Now, with this $2,000, right? When you trade, be careful with your risk management. I know you guys would like to earn 2,000, 5,000, and even 10,000, right? But be aware that you only have $2,000 capital. So you reverse calculate back how much that you would like to earn in a month. Okay, how much that you would like to earn in a month. Now, everyone has your own target. Now, for my own, I only have one target. I want to make sure that you get the highest return, lowest losses. Okay, you lose the last, win the most. That is a top performer. Okay, but you also have your own profit target that you want to hit, right? Try your best to hit that. See if you can reach there or not. Okay. Second thing that I want to talk is about trading part. Okay, yesterday a lot of people that make buy trades but forgot to close. So I say that again. When you make a buy, you have to remember to close buy. Okay, the market that we are trading is called as CFD. What is CFD? CFD is a market that you can buy and sell, and it's independent one. The only way to take profit is to close it. Okay, is to close it. So you make a buy trade and you make a sell trade. Now make sure that the latency is more than 150. Okay, more than 150 is good. Same thing, today I give you 3 moving average. This is MA50, MA20, and then this is MA and 10. And this is RSI. Okay. Now that's all for now. Any other tips that you guys would like from my side? Okay. Oh, typo. Less than 150 ms. Okay, less than 150. So any more tips that you guys need from my side? Or is it all clear right now? Okay, all clear right now. For today, I won't guide you guys a lot. So today I will just monitor you guys, how you guys trade. Okay, I'll give more feedbacks from the trading side. Okay, so is it clear? Okay, is it clear? Or I should ask, are you guys ready? Same like yesterday? Yes, similar to yesterday, but today market is a bit high risk. No robot? Yes, there's a robot. Okay. Now, for robot 1, this is the chart. Okay, I can put the link into the chat box so that later you guys can have a reference. Okay, on page 10. Now, where the robot buy and where the robot sell is listed here. Dashan, unable to load. Maybe you give a try on other browser, Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge. Okay, give a try on all these browsers, see if it'll be helpful or not. Okay. Now, here is the robot signals. Now again, this is just to show how the robot trades. Okay, this is to show how the robot trades, but the robot is enter the trade independently from your side. So you can trade on yourself and also trade on, see how the robot trade. The robot is have a specific arrows color like this. Yeah. The file I already sent it into the chat box. Okay, which is here. Okay, so with this said, can explain those lines. Okay, what you guys can see is only like this. We make it clear first, right? We don't go for too advanced stuff first. What market is this? I don't disclose yet. Okay, I disclose later. Okay, this is MA50, MA20, and then MA of 10. So are you guys ready? Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go. If you guys are ready, type in ready into the chat box. All right, type in ready into the chat box. Okay, and we're gonna get started in count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, I would like to emphasize that this market is a little bit risky than yesterday, so please bear in mind with your risk management. Now, again, I would like to emphasize that I doesn't care your profit. What I really care is your profit over drawdown, your risk reward of a trade. If you can make $100, but risking $100, you are having risk reward of 1. If you can profit of $100 with a risk of $10 only, you are the top. Again, if you guys need any help in analyzing the market, you know who to find. You know who to find. As part of the benefit, you guys have been know that who are the top trader yesterday, and what you guys can do is that right now these are the list of the signals in the market. And to tell you guys who are the top profit traders right now, they include, let's see, Garin's $100 profit, Andrew $78 profit, James $30. So they are slowly climbing up, and you guys can have a reference to them. You see, Garin is entering buy trade. Let's have a spy on how Garin trades. Yeah, I see. Garin enter a lot, buy in, buy out, buy in, buy out. Okay, how to expand the candlestick? You see the price here? Okay, you see the price here? Click and drag. Click and drag. Click and drag. And then you can adjust the chart. Andrew have 5 buying trades. Andrew have 5 buying trades. James also have 5 buying trades. But James is in losses. What do you guys think? You follow? Let's look back to Garin. Garin, everyone's looking at you. Garin, remember, you only have 5 buying trade and 5 selling trade. Okay, you only have 5 buying and 5 selling. If you're all in, you can't do anything at all. Buy when above moving average and sell when it's below moving average, right? Yes, correct. So the question is that, guys, right now it's above or right now it's below? Or you don't know? If you think it's above type 1, below type 2, don't know type 3. Let's do a discussion. Above, buy 1. Below, 2. Don't know, 3. Let's have a discussion, right? You guys can give a vote. Okay, let's give a pause a while. All right, let's give a pause a while. Let's do a small review first. How many of you actually a bit blur what is happening in the market? Right, type in the me in the chat box if you feel a bit blur what is happening in the market right now. Okay, so I would like to specifically to let you know that what is happening right now. Okay, you memang cannot see what is happening. Yes, it is true. The market is very, very hard to see. It's up or down. So I also can see that right now you guys in now, also don't know what is doing on. Okay, yes, it is ranging, and it's a ranging a very, 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 very slow one. Okay, it's almost weekend, right? This is Friday. Unable to put a stop loss. Yes, you cannot put a stop loss. Okay, you have to stop loss yourself. But what we would like to solve is that if you are still in and out, a bit blurred, don't know how to do right, that is because your analysis is already wrong. Okay, your analysis is already wrong. Now, you should be clear that analysis started from number 1, seasonal first. Then second, you only go to your indicator. And then number 3, only your trend. Right now, the problem is that you guys only focus on here. And you guys cannot even forecast later will go up, go ranging, or goes down. Correct or not? And that is a problem. You have to fix seasonal first. Okay, you have to know the seasonal of the market. Well, it goes up or it goes down. And now, a question. Type in the chat box, what is the markets? What is the month right now? Okay, what is the month right now? Okay, June. Okay, July. Okay, June, July, somewhere there. Right, the market in the market. I mean, in the simulation. Okay, in the simulation. In the simulation. Okay, in the simulation, we are at the end of June. Okay, end of June. Now, the way that we see for seasonal chart is we go to trading view to see it. Okay, and in trading view, we open up this thing. The month is June, and the next month is July. Next month is August, September, and October. So what color is this? It is red color for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. And question, should buy or sell or doesn't care? Buy and sell. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Now for this yellow table, just remember there's a yellow table first. Okay, ask later. Okay, right now you guys focus on trading. Okay, now focus to sell. Okay. Okay, how to see from the game? This is not from the game. This is from trading view. Okay, this is from trading view. The different stages. I just to show you guys. Now, whatever the answer it is, I don't tell you that's right or wrong first. We let the market decide that you guys right or wrong. We let the market tell you that it's right or wrong. Okay? Now, how to trade right now? You have a focus right now. Should buy or should sell? Now, let's get started with the simulations. And you guys do the right action. Okay, I leave it to you guys. And you guys will verify yourself if it's right or wrong. Okay? Get started in a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, for those that's not joining the simulation, right? Now, what I can say is that just take this opportunity to join the room because it is the most precious experience that you will have when you go to do live simulation trades. Because in the real demo trades, you have been in and out a lot, you can't get anything. But right now, under the same environment, you have 100 of your friends here that trading together with you. And it makes you much easier to compare that if you're doing right or wrong. Because if everyone is losing money, right, that means that the market is generally bad. If everyone is making money, generally the market is good. If half-half, means that strategy problem lah. So it's always like that one. Majority of population will be winning or majority of population will be losing. Okay, so for Pasti, okay, if you are beginners, Pasti, if you are beginners, right, I will say that yes, focus to sell on it. Okay, yes, focus to sell on it, right? For only experience, like 3 more rounds later, you can try to buy and sell. For now, focus. Okay, focus, laser focus. But can I sell when I don't have? Okay, so this is the special part of CFD. You can actually click the button sell here. Just click sell. You can already sell. Okay, you are not physically selling anything. Sell in a way, just bet that it goes down. After this price, it will goes down. Something like this. Okay, the idea is different. It's just that bet it goes down. Can you get it, Pasti? So when it goes down, you see that I'm in realized some profit, then you can close. Why sell line is in same line? BA, I don't understand your questions. So let's say that I have one sell already, which is over here. I sell again one more time. So it will be 2 sell, right? I will average out for you, which is by the robot lah. Automatic average out for you. So when it automatically come below, you are in profit. Now, Cynthia, remember, look at this. What is the total amount of sell that you have? Cynthia, for your side, right? At most, you can only have 5 selling trades. Okay, at most you can only have 5 selling trades. So don't go beyond than this. If you go beyond than this, you cannot sell anymore already. You are basically maxed out. Same thing to buy. 5 only. How come that when I buy moving average and sell below moving average, it shows losses? So Zaman, the keyword is be patient. Let me repeat the keyword again. Be patient. Just wait. You have 5 months to wait. Okay, 5 months to wait. Can we do both buy and sell at the same time? Not recommended, but you can give a try. I don't stop you. Give a try. See how does it work for yourself. Okay, so Cynthia, if you face technical errors on your side, refresh your chart. Okay, refresh. Cynthia, I can't see your name here. Are you using different name? Okay, Cynthia, you try to refresh, it will be better. Okay, so you can see right now. That's when you can join back again. When you refresh, then you need to join back again. Just put it here for your reference. Cynthia, I guess that you haven't been joining in, right? Because from here, what I can see is that you haven't been registered. Yeah, Cynthia, you haven't registered, I guess. So Stefan, once you have 5 buy and 5 sell, right, technically you are flat. And no. You are technically flat, but trading wise in CFD, you are not flat. Okay, you have to clear out first. Okay, your margin is calculated separately one. So you have to clear out buy or clear out sell so that you can enter the trade. This is how it works for CFD. So how to clear, you have to click close buy or close sell. Okay, close buy or close sell. Yeah, just click the clear, close. I mean, when you click once, then you can click one by one. No? Stefan, I think that you start to clear already, right? So when you clear one by one, it's okay one. So the fastest way for you to clear, right, is to clear by close all. Click the button close all to clear it. Okay, and remember you have to close all lah. So or else you will be flat, right? When you are in flat, your P&L will not be growing one. You have to close it. Okay, never mind. Flat is good. At least you can start back again. So Zaman, when you click buy and when you click close buy, it will automatically close it. You can't lock it. Okay, for the simulation, you cannot lock it. And when you lock it, I mean when you say lock it, right, I will assume that you already take profit. So when you have already take profit, that means that you already out of the game lah. So you have to enter back again, no? So you have to re-enter back again. The profit shown is net, inclusive of the spread and commission already. Okay, to answer the opacity, yes. Okay. Since there are quite a number of buyers in the market, Brento buying, Bank is selling, K is selling, K all selling, Jonathan is selling, Pasty is selling. Alright, what do you guys think? Not moving, should I refresh? You can wait for a while. Does it move? Okay, if it's not moving already, just keep refreshing it. Okay, a lot of seller coming in the market. Oi. Brento is still buying. Francis is selling. Hey guys, Brento is buying. Ong is buying. Yashin is buying. Guys, got buyer in the market. Want to follow or not? There's a buy signal in the market. James buy signals from you. Ivan buy signals. Andy buy signals. Wow, you see? A lot of buy signals in the market. Ivan Low, you see? Ivan Low is buying. Oh, I see. Pasty closing sell already. Andy is buying. Oh, what do you guys think? Got buyer way in the market. Later, this buyer will push out the market. Will it be? Hey guys, just to let you guys know, I give the money, this $2,000, right? You have to do the risk management one. When you are in losses, you should close the trade. Wow, you see? Buyer come in, push the market already. Oh. Buy more or not? RSI at 16 doesn't care lah, buy only. Right? Even market is high, buy only. You see? Wow, I see Simon say buy, then it goes out already. Simon is very powerful one. Ivan is powerful one. You see? RSI 65 already. Coming down. 62 coming down. Buy more or not? Wow, Andrew come buying already first time. Blue man buying. Hey, I was at 70 just now. At one split of second, you just go to 70. Sell or not? No lah. Andy told me to buy. Jackson told me to buy. Galax told me to buy. Hafizi told me to buy. Now it's 70. Now it's 70 already. And now it's far from moving average. Okay? Now it's far from moving average. Buy lah, alright. Ayo, why you should buy? Why there's no one buying? Hey, who is my buyer? Where is my Andy? Andy makes sell already. Anyone buying? Wow, I see. Too much seller in one go. Too much. Okay. You need same thing to you. You see, the current market. Eunice Ong talking to you. You see, based on the current market, right? What do you think will be the best action? Ahmad Shahrukh, did you need any help? Jackson, did you need any help? Enough profit for the day. Hey, this is not a day. This is a month. This is a month, guys. So, Jackson, go for your trade, right? What you are doing? Good job that you are selling at top. You are buying at bottom. But you see, you buy and sell is almost like flat to each other. You won't be making much profit from here one. If you want to be making profit, right, you should focus on one direction. Either you buy or either you sell. Or else you see, regardless how many trades that you did, right, it's very, very hard for you to make profit one. You want to make profit, you have to focus on one direction. Hedging, make profit lesser. and even make yourself you lose even more one. Okay, so Brendo, same thing to you. Just now I tried to poke you on it. Okay, but essentially, right, what I'm trying to help you is that I would like you to focus on seasonal first. Brendo, right? Focus on seasonal first because you keep buy and sell, right? Also no clue that what's happening in the market. Why don't they just focus on one single direction? You want to sell, sell only. You want to buy, buy only. Okay, focus on single direction. Don't buy and sell, buy and sell. Okay. Now focus based on seasonal. It tell you to buy, then you buy. It tell you to sell, then you sell. Now later we will release the answer. Victor, same thing to you. Hey Victor. So guys, a question now. For those that have still waiting, what is the market trend right now? Downtrend, right? Remember what I said in the day one. In downtrends, because the reason why the downtrend happened is there are more seller than buyer. Here is proven already. Definitely there are more seller than buyer. And what you guys can do is focus to sell only. Right? Focus to sell only. Find a way to enter sell. Cherry, did you need any help? Eric Chua, did you need any help? Tracy, Hian Yu Chua, what are you doing right now? Okay, so we'll end the simulation in a 5-minute time, yeah? In a 5 more minute time. Okay, so Yucha doing okay. Alright. Right now it's a way that for you to exit, remove the risk. Okay, suppose that hey Yucha, your trade right, you should cut loss as early as possible. And you should set a proper cut loss. But from what you are doing right now, I believe that you are doing good job. Okay, in a way that your risk management is actually a good thing. Okay, risk management is good, just that you have to improve on your strategy part. Firstborn. Same thing to you. You have all in at one time. I'm not sure that if you are still here or not, but definitely there are a lot of opportunity for you to close buy profit already. And let's have a look at Tan Kian Kiat. $700 profit. Richard, $600 profit. Anthony, $500 profit. Hock Leong, 578. Lim Chi Kleng, 549. Desmond, 548. Galax, 531. And then Karen's, 529. Let's have a look. What is the top profitable strategist doing? I'll let you guys spice what he's doing. How he trades. Foxing Lim, your simulation stop right. You can try to refresh if it helps. You guys want tips and signal, right? Here is a tips. You see Desmond is entering the chat right now. So, question, right? Will the market reverse or not? What do you guys think? Will the market reverse or not? Downtrend, right? So, downtrend. I draw a tips first. Okay. Alright, so we will end the simulation in the last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. So if you want to close the thread, you may close it anytime soon. Okay, you may close it anytime soon. Now, okay, for those have to make great profits, you may close the time anytime soon. If it's a floating losses, I consider as a drawdown. Okay. Last count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How do you guys feel for this round? How did you guys feel for this round? Type it in the chat box. All good? Market change, bankrupts, big drawdown, last minute spikes, more in control in my trading. Okay, so I will say lah, make profit already, need to chow. Can I have already warned you guys, okay? In a way that I said, trading is also about profit and also risk, right? It's about your risk management. You're making good profit, right? I can see the top performer is making good profit. But when the market change, you are also making good losses also, correct? So you need to balance in between both. You want to go all out, you need to find a way to cut it fast. Okay. Kanchong press close or stupid me. Okay. Now, just to let you guys see, this is GBP USD. And I was saying that July is coming down. The reason of why July is coming down is because here, July on the last 10, 20, over 30 years, right, it's all coming down. It's all red color. So that's why we have a high probability that July GBP USD will come down. Just that, okay, right now you have traded the entire July, right? 1st of July is where? Is here, correct? End of July is, no, this half of July. But you said downtrend, right? Now you guys have to learn to stand out of the perspective. Is it still coming down or not? Yes, right. And I may continue this as well. Just that because of time constraint, we have to stop it for now lah. Okay? But what Chinese people say, 见好就收. When you are profit enough, cut it first. Okay? Let the thing continue. So don't let your greedy take over. And that's why the first question I asked in the workshop, did you think that when a robot trade for you, you will be 100% removed from emotions? Not really. When you're in profit, you will tend to scale out one. Hey, the market good man, just in more lah. Add more lot size, go in, die. Okay, you'll end up losing even more. So I hope that you guys learned something from here. Okay, and can you guys start a bit on? For this, right? What we best at if you guys can help me to click on this self-reflection form. Okay, now I will need your help to fill out this self-reflection form under the section here. Okay, now this reflection form is to let me know that what is the experience that you have gone through throughout the entire trading simulation. Now, I would like to show you guys this thing. If I will have a chance to show you guys every single one performance, okay? Now, where am I? Okay, I take myself as a benchmark first. You see, what I'm doing, I just talk here and talk there. I literally don't know anything about trading. Acting like that lah, okay? What I'm doing is that my trade, I only enter 3 trades, okay? I only enter 3 selling trades. And my net profit is $200+, 10% profit in half a month, or because overall 1 month. 1 month, 10%, under a drawdown of 0.22%. In a way, right, I just enter 3 trades only to make 10% ROI. Is this something good or not? Okay, is this something that you will want to get it or not? I type the yes into the chat box if you want to get 10% ROI in just 3 trades. How basically it's done is that, now first of all, you need to be clear on the market direction. Okay, cannot be said, oh, here buy lah, here sell lah. You are not going to pasar malam, you know. You are not going to supermarket to buy here and there. All you need is just a single direction, correct or not? And you don't even care about today up or tomorrow up or down. Literally, I don't care anything at all. Tomorrow up or down, I don't care. Just tell me this month up or down, it will be better, correct? Or even you tell me tomorrow S&P 500 up or down, will I care or not? I don't care. I care entire year will up or not. If entire hour, I just keep pumping more money on it. Because if you focus too much on daily in out, in out, in out, honestly, you will feel super damn tired, right? And you don't even have time in reality to do this in out, in out, in out. And to be honest, how many of you can make $200 profit in just 3 trades? And I don't say about 3 trades, like for those that make around 100 trades and above one, okay, you can see how many trades that you make. You make 100 over trades. Can you make $200 profit or not? If you cannot, what does that mean? You are too hardworking. You see, if I saw according to trades, okay, make about 400 trades, losing about 47. Simon making 172 trades, make the same amount of profit as me. Very good job. Very hardworking. Brento, 154 trades, losing money. Jackson, 138 trades, losing money. Melvin, 137, make more profit than me. Then you are good. But what I'm showing you guys is that it's a benchmark, you know. If I enter 3 trades can make 10%, you make 100 trades, you should be at least 100 times more profitable than me, right? I don't ask 100 times lah, at least 2 times can or not. If you cannot, something wrong with your strategy already. Your risk reward is in troubles. And that is where we will talk tomorrow how to fix this issue. But I want to bring out this thing out front is that strategy wise, no issue, right? Honestly speaking, how many of you are in profit? Okay, how many of you are in profit? Hey, almost 100 of you are in profit, right? These are a list of top 100 people's net profit. Okay, 80% of you guys are in profit. Strategy wise, no issue one. Now is the issue of how to get even higher ROI, how to get even more profit by entering less trades, by trading lesser, work lesser and more. Is this what you want? Okay, so I also would like to know that what is the things that you have gone through throughout the simulation, what is the thinking process, your challenges and your strategy, what is the problem that you face. So it will be best that you can help me to fill out this trading reflection form. Tell me that what is the strategy that you have been applied and what is the thing that do it right in this simulation that have been feedbacks around, what is the mistake that they did, and what will you do better for the next round. Now, of course, if you have any question, feel free to drop it over here and I will see every single one. Tomorrow we're going to have more Q&A sessions and to answer back all these questions. Okay, now link is in the chat box already. Okay, so for now, okay, let's take a 5 minutes time and we do the training reflection form first. Okay, after that 5 minutes, I will come back and answer your question in the chat box. Right, take a 5 minute time, go and fill out for the form. So if you have done, type a done into the chat box. Now, for those have done, remember to copy your results. Okay, copy your result into the Telegram and then we share how everyone was doing inside. Okay, Skyquad is not here, Telegram. Team, can you guys send the Telegram link into the chat box there? Thank you. So you have done the right type of done into the chat, into the Telegram group there as well. Hannah, hey, Hannah is making profit way. Not bad. Okay, now while you guys are filling out the form, right? Here I would like to last chance to show you guys the seasonal. Okay, just go here. Okay, in TradingView, search for this indicator, or you can just go to this link to get it. Okay, just search for this indicator, 10 years, 20 years, something. Okay, when you can get this, all right, when you can get this, you can see this. Okay, just look into 10 year first. Like, what month is this? What month is the future? And what month is the future? We need to look into consecutive month, not just 1 month, it's about consecutive. So here have a consecutive of 5 months of coming down. So that's why opportunity of this come down is very high. And it's about negative, right? So negative means coming down, lor. Positive means going up. As simple as that. Okay. I'm at the trading charts. How do I go back and see for the result? So for KW, you want to see for your result, it is all over here. Okay, over here. Show results. And then you can see your result over here. And for those that's more profitable than robots, congratulations, you have been doing a good job. Okay. You're gonna go back to this page, and unfortunately, you can't come back already. Okay, you cannot come back to this page already. So this page is only shown once, and if you get out, then done. So you have to next time you don't close it, right? Next time don't close it. Okay. Now, because of time constraint, we have to come back to here already. Remember to share your result into the Telegram group there. About TradingView is CGO. How to change the USD JPY? You just change the TradingView chart to USD JPY, and everything will automatic change. Okay, remember your trading reflections, and let's do the summary for today's session. Okay, now the most important lesson to learn is do the right things at the right time, and there is where you get the profits. All right, how many of you feel that this is a very wow moments when you use seasonal to do trading, right? You can finally trade with full confidence just based on seasonal. You make it very, very clear in trading, make trading much easier and save the time, right? Type of wow, W-A-W, right, in the chat box. If you can see that how powerful that this seasonal chart is helping you to make the trades accurate, all right? And I said for beginner, focus on single direction first, right? Don't go buy and sell. Of course you can, but that is 2 to 3 rounds of simulation. Afterward, you can get what is happening already, only start to get in and in and in. Okay, so how many of you would like to learn a way to trade without margin call? A strategy for you, we call it a margin call proof trading strategy that never going to lose anymore, right? Or how many of you want to use the robot trading to profit $2,000 per month with zero starting capital? Type the me into the chat box. Now, today's and yesterday, we all cover about strategy on it, right? Which is just to get yourself to start in tradings. But I believe that you guys have the right skill already. There are a bit of here and there to polish up, but that is about risk management. Tomorrow, we will polish up with the risk management. It's going to be beneficial. A lot of you guys, especially you would like to trade for a living. Oh, also, how many of you would like to challenge against to beat the market? Type the me into the chat box. Meaning, I will give you a second chance, reborn again, and let you guys challenge better, can get more ROI tomorrow. So I'm sending you guys into simulation as well, into challenge, and you can beat all others of your fellow customers today. But bear in mind, tomorrow, whoever that acquired the skill of risk management, you will be even more profitable than today's. Okay, and how you profit today's, you will make you lose tomorrow. Stay tuned. And for VIP, we're gonna talk more about this tomorrow. And yes, we'll talk about ChatGPT as well. Okay, so if you want to get the robots and logistics stuff, you can contact my team right now. And we'll end the session for today. Stay tuned and let's beat the market tomorrow. See you guys soon. Bye for now.
Lately I wanna stay awake. I don't want the days to end. I know you'll fly away. Need to hold you for myself. I feel time run through my hands. Try to grab it, but it fades. Say goodbye in all the possible ways. I don't want you to get lost. Will we ever meet again? I'll anesthetize the pain. Please remember our summer. My heart is close by door. Will I learn to love again? Who will walk with me through? Please remember our summer. Come the sun, come the rain, and the leaves falling. I'll wait, even if the seasons change. Anxiety runs through my veins. I'll escape from all the strain. Say come back in all the possible ways. I don't want you to get lost. Will we ever meet again? I'll anesthetize the pain. Please remember our summer. My heart is close by door. Will I learn to love again? Who will walk with me through? Please remember our summer. Lately I wanna stay awake. I don't want the days to end. I know you'll fly away. Need to hold you for myself. I feel